Yo, I share. Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? JayBari here, and I'm back with another live stream here to talk about some Marvel Tokon. Before I do that, let me adjust my camera a little bit. I'm a little bit to the left. Watch this junk go crazy. Whoop. I know it's about to go crazy. But let me adjust my camera a little bit. But what is good with y'all, man? Hopefully everybody is good. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Monday. There we go. We center now. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully everybody having a wonderful I said Sunday. Monday. Listen, Tokon done messed up my whole sleep schedule. Tokon done messed up my whole days. I'm thinking today's Sunday, but today's Monday. I'm thinking today's Tuesday, but today's Monday. I'm thinking today is Friday, but today's Monday. I'm just all over the place, man. But hopefully everybody's good. Hopefully everybody's all right. You know, I know when it's a more gaming centric JayBari show, that's not what the people want. But I don't give a fuck. Huh? I don't give a fuck. Huh? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people from the PlayStation Nation. You know, they are unsubscribing. We're going to talk about y'all before I get into Tokon. You know, I see some people popping up. You know what I mean? Subscribing. Some people you don't oversee subscribed, but they stay in your DMs. We're going to talk about y'all motherfuckers. But this JayBari show, number 30, is going to be mostly about Marvel Tokon. You know what I mean? Just got playing the beta. Put about 16 hours into the beta. And, yo, I had a lot of fun. There was some frustrations. You know, there was some stress, but that's part of learning the game. But overall, I had a lot of fun, man. And now we're in the Marvel Tokon withdrawals. You know what I mean? Just thinking about the game and seeing a lot of the things that people are posting. And I'm just like, wow, okay. You know, I see the tag game, you know, the assist game, with some of the stuff that people are finding and doing. You know, I wasn't really focused on, you know, doing like the tag stuff too much, but it was dope to see, like, okay, this is what I can strive for in the game. But yo, Eastern Conference, what's up, man? Yo, Phillipson, what's up? The reason why I'm doing this show today is because I have an issue in this room specifically where my AC, like, it's just leaking, like water is just leaking. And you know, all of my rooms, like bedrooms in my house is pretty much carpeted. So I'm trying to dry a lot of that water stuff out, but I have somebody coming tomorrow to assess what's going on with the AC. And you know, on Wednesday I go into the office and I have this new fight stick or this new hitbox coming. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on, you know, learning to use that rather than, you know, doing a show on Wednesday. You know what I mean? So that's why we're doing it today. Got some stuff that I gotta handle. Cause I was over in here. I was cleaning up, matter of fact, and I was walking right. So I'm walking on the carpet. I was like, why is this wet right here? And it's right by my PC. My PC's like legit right here. And I'm like, why is it wet right here? And then as I walk more over there, because I'm just, you know, dusting everything off, you know, as I do my weekly cleaning or whatnot, I'm like, wait, this area wet too. Did I spill something? And you know what I mean? I'm just like, all this area is wet. I pull, there's like a drawer that I have that's close to like where the AC's at. And I pulled it aside and I was like, damn, this joint is soaking wet over here. So you know what I mean? My goal today was like, you know, that's to dry and take everything out. put the humidifier around in here, but I'm gonna have somebody come and assess and look at the AC tomorrow. I tried to get it tonight, but they couldn't come tonight. So, yo, Broken Lobo, what's good, man? Yeah, man. You have carpets, yo. So, I was like, oh, what is? I'm like, yo, I'm stepping on the joint. I'm like, yo, what is this? I'm thinking like, did I spill water? Or I thought at first I thought it was because I had like a water bottle from the freezer, and I placed it down on the floor. You know what I mean? 'Cause I didn't want it to be on top of the desk where if I hit it, if I'm playing a fighting game or the table shake, it dropped and things is false. So I'm thinking like, oh, it's probably the the condensation from that's coming from the water bottle. So I'm like, nah, but this feel like it's soaking, like this shit leaking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the hell going on out here, boy? Well, yeah, it was the AC, and now I don't have the AC on in this room. I just have a humidifier and a fan, drying out the place. But yeah, man, like I said, we're going to be focusing on Marvel Tokon this beta. I do have a little topic that I want to talk about before Marvel Tokon, where if you're just getting in here, welcome to the JayBari Show, episode 30, where we got two topics today, man. We got to speak from the heart, and we're going to talk about Marvel Tokon. The Speak from the Heart session is about the PlayStation Nation. I'm noticing something about the PlayStation Nation, man. I'm noticing something about the PlayStation Nation, and I'll be honest with you, I don't like it at all. You know what I mean? I'm never forcing anyone to, watch something that you don't want to watch or anything like that. But there's a lot of there's a lot of skepticism and hypocrisy with things that I'm seeing people say and post. So we're gonna speak from the heart for a little bit. You know what I mean? Address the PlayStation Nation. Something that fell. I don't know what fell. We're gonna address the PlayStation Nation, and then from there, we're gonna talk about Marvel Tokon. Just making sure ain't nothing spilling out here. But yeah, man, let me get into it. Because I don't want to be super, super long. But let me get into it, man. Talk about the PlayStation Nation, man. I'm noticing a lot of bitch assness going on out here. I see that a lot of people within the PlayStation community, they don't like to hear criticism from PlayStation gamers about PlayStation. Yo, Bats, what's good, bro? I'm noticing that a lot in the PlayStation Nation. Like, when people, you start to talk about certain things like, yo, you want a better from PlayStation, whether it's a showcase, whether you want better services or better, things within the services, whether you want, hey, what the hell is going on with stars? Why would that go away? Whether you want the feature sets that's going on with the PlayStation 5, like why we're losing so many features with the console, whether you want first party studios to talk more about what's going on with the games that they are creating, what's going on with some of these studios and what they're creating after, a lot of live service cancellations, just have them talk more about what's really going on rather than these vague interviews, with these long ass texts and these words to make it sound and feel good. But nothing that you're saying is really being put into into action. You know what I mean? A lot of criticism coming out, and I see more people being critical for the PlayStation 5. And as more people in the PlayStation community be critical about the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation, what they're doing, I'm seeing a lot of people bowing out, a lot of people backing out, whether they supported a person, in the past, whether they like it, a lot of people's backing out. But the reason why I only bring it up, because I understand, especially when you're not catering to somebody's feelings, people will definitely, back out from that. It's like, all right, this person is not catering to what I like anymore. we're gonna back out. That's totally understandable. But the reason why I really want to talk about it is because though I hear and see people say things like, oh, I don't tune into this podcast, or I don't watch this person, or this and that, because they're too negative, or they don't talk about the good things of PlayStation, or it's too much criticisms and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. You don't like that stuff. That is perfectly fine. But all I see people share are people that is not, they're not even like PlayStation gamers, but they talk about PlayStation. And all I see is clips all day. You know what I mean? I'm like, you would rather hear somebody that is not experienced within PlayStation talk about PlayStation. You would rather share that about PlayStation, or share the things that they're saying about PlayStation, so you can be like, oh, the gotcha moment, or look at this person, he sounds dumb, or look at this person. You know, you'd rather support that stuff than the people that's actually within the community of PlayStation. You know what I mean? Yo, Walter, what's good, man? All I see on my timeline is shit from like Destin Legary, and all I'm seeing is people's like, look at Destin and his stupid take. You know what I mean? Where he's just sharing whatever criticism, or he's just sharing his opinion, which I'm not against, people, criticizing somebody's opinion. But in the same token, you have people who's like, oh, I don't want to tune in to watch this person be critical about PlayStation. But you're legit watching somebody be critical about PlayStation, but they don't really play on PlayStation. You know what I mean? I don't understand. Like, I feel like a lot of people rather listen to like people that they disdain, like they don't like, so they can be like, oh, here's a gotcha moment. Here's oh, look how dumb this person sound type ordeal. You know what I mean? You can't really say that against somebody that's really experienced in PlayStation. You know what I mean? Because anything that we're actually saying is from experience, Yeah, we are losing services. Yeah, we are not getting, a proper cadence when it comes to first party. Yeah, PlayStation is very quiet about a lot of things, and we want to hear them talk about it. You know what I mean? They don't like when somebody within their own community is saying that stuff, but they love it when somebody's outside of the community saying it. You know what I mean? I like to talk about it, to be honest with you, because it's too much people that are like, I see all the time too, right? I use me as an example. When I'm very critical about PlayStation, people tend to fall off, people tend to drop off. Cool, right? And then I would see the same people like, nah, I ain't listening to this person. They will go in somebody else's chat and they will talk shit about you. They'll talk mad shit about you. Like, yo, yeah, that JayBari guy is he's a cornball. You know what I mean? He's just so negative. He just and that. And I'm like, yo, the person that you're in the chat is like, they're not catering to your feelings. They just dissing PlayStation. They dissing PlayStation. They saying the same shit that somebody else is saying that's within the PlayStation community, but you just rather hear it from them. And then these are the same people that will be in your DMs. They're like, yeah, man, yeah, PlayStation need to have a showcase. I'm like, yo, I just seen you in this person's chat talking mad shit about me because they mentioned me or something. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, this shit just weird as hell, man. And there's a lot of people that I see that, were past subscribers. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yo, I remember this name. I remember this person. I remember seeing this person. I remember seeing this person in the chat being active and whatnot. And yo, they in a different chat now, just talking hella shit. I'm like, yo, this shit weird as hell. Like, it's cool. Regardless of what it is, I really don't care. I'm just addressing it to just point out the bullshit. Like I said, I'm not those type of person that would like pander or cater to somebody's feelings, because at the end of the day, if something that I'm disagreeing with in gaming, and it's something that hinders my experience within gaming, I'm going to always talk about it. You know what I mean? A lot of people coin me as like a PlayStation fanboy, or corporate slave or whatnot, but those are people that don't really watch the content. You know what I mean? I've been doing YouTube since 2014, and I've always been highly critical of things that I don't like, you know, and there's certain things that PlayStation they do, and I've always been critical. It's just people is more inclined to look at this stuff when it's, you know, I'm in character and I'm praising and I'm overly praising, or I'm saying this sucks. You know, people they'll crack in when you talk about Xbox. You know what I mean? They'll crack in when they be like, "Yo, all right, this motherfucker talking about Xbox. He dissing Xbox." They'll crack in for that shit. But when it's time to talk about the platform that you prefer and you want better off that, nah, they're not trying to hear that. Yo, Bird, what's good, man? Yo, Everlessly King, what's good, man? Appreciate y'all coming through. You know, but I just really wanted to say, talk about that for a little bit, where I'm just noticing this trend. I've been noticing it, but you know, I'm going to start pointing it out more. Off this, like, yeah, like, okay, you don't like somebody criticize the PlayStation, cool, but in the same vein, you are watching other people criticize about PlayStation, and all you doing is sharing their shit. You know what I mean? Some of these people I have muted, or they block me and I block them, and all day, every day, I see their shit. You know what I mean? I'm scrolling, you know, I'm looking at Marvel Tokon stuff, and as I'm scrolling, I'm seeing somebody, oh, listen, look what this person says about disagreement about Game Pass with Pete Hines. I was like, yo, son. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this person talking about PlayStation first party. They need the better release cadence of first party. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's the lisp. Maybe it's the lisp. You know what I mean? But it's definitely something that I'm catching. I'm just like, yeah, it's type weird, you know, or you know, where people say, I want to see gaming content. You know what I mean? You put out gaming content, they know where to be found. But when you have that drama ready to go, you already know. You got to be specific. All the combos need and have an option to turn off in Tokon, if we're being honest. Yeah, that is actually one of my points that I put out here. So yeah, that's all I really want to say real quick about you know, what I'm noticing in the PlayStation Nation. If you're overly sensitive, sorry. Too bad. Too sad. But yeah, let's move on now, because we're here to talk about some Tokon. I'm going to be talking about my closed beta impressions. I do have some of it written down that I wrote down in the in the in the closed beta survey. And yeah, I got a lengthy conversation about Marvel Tokon. So let me get into the positives about Marvel Tokon and what I really like. Also, if you missed any discussion about Marvel Tokon, make sure y'all check out Plus Unblocked podcast. They spoke about it yesterday. You know, it's a fighting game podcast. If you're not subscribed to Plus Unblocked, I don't know what the hell you're doing. You know, especially if you're interested in something like Marvel Tokon, or you're interested in trying to get into fighting games. You know, there's a podcast for you to listen to. Yo, Mutt, what's good, man? Yo, Vipery, what's up, man? Appreciate y'all coming through. He said the Wi-Fi warrior. Yo, the Wi-Fi warriors was definitely deep. Listen, the Wi-Fi warrior is gonna be heavy with Tokon, especially after they start, like, if they announce like other characters that's like get people like really hype. Oh man, the Wi-Fi warrior is gonna be good. But all right, let me get into my my impressions. I do have some gameplay here that I never uploaded. This is stuff that I just like recorded, but I never uploaded it because this was like from day this was like day 0. All right, let me pause it here. This is from like day 0. Let's go full screen. And I was just recording stuff. Obviously, just learn to play the game. But as we talk about Tokon, let me just set this thing up. 1 second, y'all. Let me set this up because I do have my thoughts out here that I want to talk about, and I have it written down, and I don't want to forget it. You know what I mean? All right, so let me set this up as I show some gameplay. And like I'm not the best person in the world. I'm not trying to say I'm the best person in the world. Honestly, the more I watch my gameplay, the more disgusted I am. I'm like, yo, damn, I could have did stuff way better, especially after seeing some of the pros, do stuff. And I'm like, oh, why I didn't do that in this situation? Or why I can't think about that in this situation? You know what I mean? There's definitely a lot about this beta that now that I'm just thinking about it, like I'm ready to go. I'm out here writing down notes. Normally when I'm writing down notes for a fighting game, like I'm highly interested in it. So that's a good thing about Marvel Tokon is that after the beta, it left a really good impression with me. All right, so let me go over here. So yeah, this is just raw gameplay. I was trying out Storm at first, you know what I mean? And I don't know why, like when it comes to it look all white. On my screen, it don't look like that white. Let me see if I can fix that. Yo, some of the gameplay, I was definitely getting packed up, bro. Some of the gameplay, I was definitely getting packed up. There was like a really good Iron Man player that I was fighting. I was like, oh, this dude is nasty. His name was like Violin something. And I was like, oh yeah, this dude is cracked. I don't know if that looks better, but we'll rock out. But all right, let's get into the impressions and my positives when it comes to Marvel Tokon. So overall, visually, I feel like this game is a beautiful looking game. The art style, the cues, the particle effects, everything about it on a visual standpoint is just like, oh, if I was somebody that didn't play fighting games or somebody that didn't know about fighting games and I'm watching this on the screen, I'm like, oh, I want to play this. This looks fun. The character designs look dope. The animated character styles look fire to me. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah, this looks pretty cool. You know what I mean? I'll definitely love to play something like this. So visually, I think it's very polished. There wasn't any type of abnormal stuff that I was noticing about the game. There was barely any type of hitches, to be honest with you. I saw some people post little bugs here and there as far as like with Storm or whatnot, but from my experience, I didn't experience any of that. I didn't feel like this game, if they was to say this game was to come out this year, I'd have been like, oh yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean? There's nothing about what I played outside a few like netcode stuff where I'm like, okay, and characters, I'm like, okay, this game is not ready to go this year. You know what I mean? So yeah, both beautiful. One thing I do love about this game too is like every character that I've played. So the only character I really haven't played in the game was Captain America. Everybody else I tried, but I didn't get to play Captain America. You know what I mean? I played against so much Captain Americas that I was like, I don't really want to play Cap right now. You know what I mean? I did play him in the tutorial, and he felt strong. But I pretty much tried out everybody. Doom, I didn't have that much time to play with Doom, but I had him on the team later on, and I was, here and there little switching stuff that I did. But yeah, overall he does feel good. I do like his dash, and things like that. But everybody in the game feels different. The combo structure right now, like face value, it's kind of the same combo structure wise, but what makes it really unique is the character special abilities and the character unique abilities. Like Storm is hella unique, yo. Like Storm, there's stuff that I'm noticing with Storm, or what people was like posting with Storm. I'm just like, oh, word. The wind mechanic is kind of even more OD than Rachel Alucard from Blaze Blue. Like they went kind of ham with the wind mechanic with Storm with her, because like say in the corner, yo, Farrah J, what's up, man? Say in the corner, in this corner, you can't like, say somebody's blocking the corner right here, you can't cross somebody up in the corner. But what I saw that people was posting, or I think it was Justin Wong or somebody, or was it Roofamonger, somebody that posted gameplay, there was like Storm wind mechanic can pull the person a little bit so you can get that cross up. And I'm like, oh, well, I wasn't even thinking about shit like that. You know what I mean? Storm lightning. You see that lightning right there? The range is not like the greatest, but if you add the wind with the lightning, you can cover that distance and it's still active. You know, there's Storm setups that you can do with her ice ball. I kind of like treat it like, for me, I'm fine with just treating it like how Jin Snowflake was in Blaze Blue. You can just place it in the air and just keep them steady right there. There's times where I do drop it, but a lot of people like to jump out of that stuff. So if you get like any time, you know, there's no real knockdown. We're gonna talk about that. But if somebody is waking up like late or whatnot, and you set that ice ball up, they're not jumping up. They're trapped there. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of like little crazy setups with Storm when it comes to her wind mechanic. And it also works like when you're doing her specials in the air, you can use the wind to extend it so you can get the cross up. Like she does like this typhoon whirlwind around herself, and there's like a specific angle it drops down at. But if you were to do it with the wind, you can get over somebody. You can like cross them up. There was just some crazy stuff I was seeing with Storm. You know, there's a set play little thing I stole from like Justin Wong, where you do like the EX whirlwind move and you call in an assist and you let the person bounce, but you do her other little typhoon, that little one, and you use it like a set play. And then yo, it catches everybody, bro, because nobody right now in the beta is trying to like block shit like that. You know, everybody is trying to be very active. You know, when people waking up, you see exactly what I said. I use it like Jin. That's pretty much what I do with the Storm Ice thing. But everybody just want to press buttons right now. But there's some nasty stuff that I'm seeing with like Storm. You know, kind of make my impressions about her way different. You know what I mean, than I was saying. Also, who's unique? Star-Lord. Star-Lord ended up being a character that I played the most. Yo, KI Gaming, what's up, man? Star-Lord ended up being a character that I played the most because I was legit having the most fun with him. And it's crazy that I was having the most fun with him because the way how I would want to play Star-Lord, I wasn't even playing him like that. There's so much like mix-up opportunity stuff that Star-Lord can do, but I was so hyper-focused. Like I had the blinders on. You know, like you know a horse that's on the track? I had the blinders on, just focus like I just gotta hit this combo, keep going this combo. But yo, there's some mix-up stuff that I'm like, oh word, why didn't I do this move? Especially after like, you know, you do like a block string and you call in your assists. There's times where I just do guns. But there's so many other options that you have. I'm like, oh, why wasn't I doing his, to keep it in layman's term or whatever, his down special where he does like a flip. He can do a flip forward or he can do a flip backwards. But in that flip, he can also cancel certain things. I'm just like, oh, why wasn't I doing that? Like I was even thinking like how I would normally play a character like that. You know what I mean? So it was just dope to see a lot of like the cool implementations when it comes to some of the unique abilities. Star-Lord, his unique ability with like X or whatever button that you put it with is his gun. So any directional button that you press, it would reload the elemental weapon. So back was the ice, down was earth, and forward and X was fire. At first, I was just using ice, 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 but I started seeing how good fire could be, because fire is like a really slow projectile, and then when it on block or on hit, it explodes. So on block, it leaves them in block stun, like hardcore. You know what I mean? So you can do a lot of stuff after that. And on hit, it just pops them up so you can easily combo. So I was just like, oh, okay. You know, but you know me, I like ice. I like to slow people down or keep them in like heavy like block stun type of stuff. But the ice was really good because any button somebody press, the ice was catching them. You have a short window to capitalize on it, from what I've noticed, because what people was doing, like especially like mid screen, people was pressing the counter button thing, and I was just like, okay, that's the vibes that people was doing. So you have to like really get to it. One thing I wasn't doing a lot too in this game, I wasn't using the dash button, and I feel like as I'm watching other people, the dash button, like, you know, I'm watching like, you know, like better players than me. The dash button was like something that they was using a lot, especially like dash jumps and, you know, dash out of like, you know, combo extensions. I was like, oh, I'm over here tapping, and I'm just like, sometimes it would have come out, sometimes it will. And I'm just like, okay, I need to use this dash button a little bit more. But Star-Lord, super unique. I fell in love with Star-Lord immediately after I played him. Miss Marvel. Let's talk about Miss Marvel for a little bit, man. Miss Marvel is OD, yo. So I learned something with her unique skill. She does a little stretchy arm thing. And her unique skill with a stretchy arm thing is if she's far away from you, if she full screen and she catches you, it's safe on block. If it's like mid screen or kind of close, it's not safe. So the longer you are, the longer she's stretching her arms, the more safer it is from her. I didn't notice that, because there's times where people was doing it close, and I was just not challenging it because I was just like, I don't know how to punish this chick. You know what I mean? But Miss Marvel is like really good, man. I was kind of like in wow, like, yo, how good she is, because I would have never like kind of think like how good she is like that. But she's super good. You know, Dive Foam, he put out a video of him winning a tournament. There's a lot of other people that I was watching that was doing some nasty like Miss Marvel, like, you know, loop type combo stuff. But yeah, she just got a game plan that is just like, it's hard to punish her, and she got the best 2M in the game. That junk can hit you from a mile away, bro. From a mile away, and she can just easily confirm a lot of her stuff. Another player I was playing a little bit off was Iron Man. Iron Man, I didn't really get like a good flow with him. But I did like his zoning. I think Iron Man's zoning was OD, bro. His unique skill is the little repulsor quick beams, and anything from that you can just cancel. You can cancel it into any of his specials. Also, all his specials you can do like a jump, cancel, and dash, which I try to play around with Iron Man, but I like I said, I was doing a lot of things that's not using the dash button. I feel like using a dash button would have probably been better to do that. There was somebody I played against. I'm gonna try to show that match with Iron Man. Yo, this dude's Iron Man was on point. It's something I think it was early in the stream, the last stream that I did. His Iron Man was crack, yo. And I was just like, yo, I didn't even know you can get pink squares in this beta. You know what I mean? There was pink squares. You know, it did level up to like an orange square, but, you know, as, you know, saw later on in the beta, but I was just like, oh, damn, there's pink squares in here? Oh, see, right there, I should have capitalized on punishing that Captain America. But Iron Man, super unique character, super dope. And I see the potential with Iron Man. It's just I need like a training room for that stuff. You know what I mean? Majority of this game, I need a training room. That's how I like learn a fighting game. Like, I prefer to learn that way in a fighting game where I have a training room. if I experience something in a match, I can be like, okay, you know what? Let me try to recreate what this person did. You know what I mean? That's just how I learn. Like I get quickly frustrated when I'm just trying to learn on the fly, uh, like that. And that's how I always been, to be honest with you. But if I have like if I get my ass beat and there's a training room, I'm like, all right, you know what? I can probably come back and see what I can do here. But in like a beta like this, you just got to keep on flowing. Press a button to see what this works. Press, you know what I mean? Just randomly doing stuff to see what works or what doesn't work. You know, so yeah. But Iron Man, super dope. After this, I think I have to show that match with Iron Man, yo, because that jump was sick. But overall, basically what I'm saying is that every character feels pretty distinct. The design, the play style, it's just a lot of variety within just such a short roster right now. We only playing 6 characters. Imagine when Spider-Man and Ghost Rider come into the fray, or other characters get announced. Like, before I played this game, I was thinking like, yo, they gotta have like 30 characters. After I played this beta, I'm just like, I would like a lot of characters, don't get it twisted. But the more I'm playing this game, I'm just like, yo, there's a lot of stuff in this game, bro. Yo, Chuck, what's good, bro? There's a lot of stuff in this game. Like, day one, do I want to play against 30 characters? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, see, I tried to do the jump cancel thing there. I didn't get it. I'm just like, yo, the way how these characters feel, and like every character so far in this beta, every character is viable, man. Every character is good. All right, let me go show the Iron Man one. Every character is good, yo. There's no character I felt like, yeah, this character is like significantly weaker than this character. You know what I mean? Everybody felt like, this person wants to smoke. You know what I mean? I do think there's 2 characters I feel like is better than a lot of, you know, everybody else, but let me find this Iron Man match, yo. Y'all gotta see this Iron Man. You see how bad my Iron Man was? Watch this Iron Man that I was playing against. And you can see in my face, like, even though I was getting washed, I wasn't like even frustrated. I was just like, yo, this guy is showing me how to play the game. Where is that match at? Yeah, I think 24 should be good for the base roster. Is it this Iron Man? Oh, this Iron Man was pretty good too. Oh no, this was the press triangle Iron Man. Nah, this is not the Iron Man I want to see. Yo, I couldn't do nothing about this Iron Man, bro. I was like, yo, this press triangle Iron Man was beating my ass, bro. See, stuff like that, I definitely want to learn to like counter. I think this guy was pretty good too. This Doom player, he was pretty good. The last set was I need to find this Iron. He was the pink square that I fought. He was definitely a pink square. Oh, this Iron Man was pretty good too. This JJ Patek, he was pretty good. He was doing a lot of the cancels, but he was doing it off of the DP. Let me see if I catch one of it so that I can show y'all. Oh, that's punishable. I just did the wrong button there. I'm trying to see. Is it this? Nah, it ain't this Iron Man, man. Damn, I should have put timestamps. I will find it. There is a lot of there's a lot of stream to go over. But overall, what I'm saying is that characters feel unique. just playing 6 characters in the beta, everybody felt pretty diverse. You know, the unique skills implementation I think is super good. Where that brings another layer to the game. You know, what I'm saying. Oh, the combo system. I feel like the combo system is pretty good in this game. There's a lot of like the basic stuff that we're doing. Like, you know when you first play a game, something that you find, you're just like, okay, I'm just going to keep on doing this because it's something that I know I can do. That's basically what was going on in the beta, where it's just like, okay, we found a combo. Oh, I could have combo from that. We find a combo, and I want to keep on practicing this because you don't have no training room, we don't have all that stuff. But combo system wise, I'm seeing some sick shit, yo. Let me see some of this. I'm gonna put y'all on, instead of watching my gameplay. I'm gonna put y'all on some crazy shit, yo, that I was seeing. Marvel Tokon. Okay, so here's some Leffen stuff. And this is the stuff like I would never create stuff like this by myself. I actually need to see this stuff. But look how crazy this stuff is.
So like with time I can already see the game like looking way more handshaky than I thought.
Did you see that? Did you see that high-low? So Star-Lord, his quarter circle back button special, it starts out as a low and it ends with like 2 mids. You know what I mean? So the startup is a low. So what he did here is that he switched to Storm as he called the DP. He actually did a empty low. He calls the DP here. DP gets the hit. That's to confirm, okay, we're gonna go into this special. And as I come down, I'm switching to Storm. Well, look at this. You see that? He switches to Storm. Storm is falling down. And what Storm does? Because here you're blocking low. You're blocking low at first. As he start this move, he's blocking low. Then he stands up to block the rest of the special. Storm is dropping down, but the special is still active, and he just goes down, drop a low, and get the combo. Stuff like that. That right there is Dragon Ball Fighters, but I didn't play Dragon Ball Fighters like that. Stuff like that remind me more like BB Tag, where you have those nasty high-low mix-ups, which your tags, and then you have the cross button to mix them up. The difference is with BB Tag, here you could have probably switched back to Star-Lord, and if you're comfortable with that, finish out, depending on the meter that you have. But this game, you have 2 other characters that you can continue that mix-up or that continue that pressure that you can do. And I'm just like, yo, this shit is sick. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Like I said before, you wouldn't be able to get a cross up in a corner. But what he did with Cap shield pushed him out of the corner where he got the cross up. Yeah, that shit's sick, right? Yeah, it's definitely like DBZ. I'm not saying that, but like I said, I don't have the relation to Dragon Ball Fighters like that. You know what I mean? Where when I see that stuff, I remember stuff like that, BB Tag, especially corner shit or mid-screen shit. There's a mid-screen corner stuff that I want to show y'all too.
Oh my god, I don't even think you can roll.
Yeah, rolling is good, but it's dangerous. Rolling is good, but it's dangerous. Look at this, another Star-Lord.
I don't get shot for that. I held my own in the ladder. Where were you in the ladder?
No, it's a compliment. I stopped playing Cap because of you. Because I don't want to match up. I want to be able to fight against Doom.
Yippee!
Freeze.
doesn't even matter. That is cap.
He saves liberty and your teammates. Let's go.
You see that stuff right there? I didn't even know you can just cancel. Well, I used to do the reload in like neutral stuff. You know, call assist, try to get the neutral in there. He did that in combo.
He saves liberty and your teammates.
Switch, cause the EX, was it Miss Marvel and the EX that hit him?
He saves liberty and your teammates. Let's go.
Yeah, EX. Oh, that's the shit I like, man. That's the shit I like. This stuff right here, I was not doing in the beta, bro. Like, I feel like when I watched my gameplay in the beta, I wasn't like moving like how I would want to move. But this right here, this is the movement stuff I'm talking about. Look at this. Busy work.
Okay.
Ah, man, yo, I can't fucking wait, bro. For beta 2, I can't wait for beta 2, bro. I can't wait for beta 2, man. All right, enough Star-Lord stuff. Let's see some Doom. Yo, Chuck, if you want to come in, yo, let me know. I'll open up the Discord. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. He got the little Doom hit grab. Did he just go into that? Oh, Miss Marvel into that smooth one.
No, Doom's not better than Slayer.
Beams. Yo, Killer Cam for sure. What up, bro? Doom dash is nasty, man. Oh, that cross up. Bruh, see?
No, Doom's not better than Slayer.
Bruh, son. That shit that yo was doing, bruh. Let me see the Star-Lord mix.
Yeah, this is the one.
Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about, bruh. This is what I'm talking about, bruh. This, yeah, I'm gonna be in the WUPS open chat. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this setup right here. There's no way you're blocking this, bro. Look at this setup right here. This is a high-low mix with Star-Lord and Cap. You see, he's setting him up here. All right, you're gonna watch this overhead as he bring in Star-Lord now.
Yeah, this.
You're gonna stand up, bro. Yo, True Bleed, what's up, man? You're gonna stand up. I want to see how this Star-Lord just popped in like so quick like this. What did he call? Oh, that's just the extension. So he called the extension after that, did another jump.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the.
Oh, man.
C4.
Oh, man.
Look, it's gonna hit the devs table, and they're gonna go, "Oh, we."
Oh, man. Yo, Henry, what's good, bro?
He doesn't seem to get combos with it.
You see the tag system? I feel I wasn't using the tag system like that in this game outside of just like hits and try to keep stuff safe.
Look,
But the more I see from the game, the more I'm just like, this is how the game is meant to play. I know a lot of people is going to have their impressions and they're going to say like, oh, you can play the game, you know, with just one character by yourself and you don't really have to do anything here and there, this and that. But I feel like that is a viable option to play the game. But how to really optimize and play this game optimally, you're going to have to do some of these, like learn the switching mechanics.
it's gonna hit the devs table.
I just wish more people play like him. You see how he ain't press no button?
Hit the devs table, and they're gonna go.
See how he didn't press no button? Just blocking. Motherfuckers in this game. Let me see this
Get the big
cat.
turn. Flux undeterred, undisturbed.
from that sequence.
Yeah,
Oh
what's
yeah,
the good
this mix up was nasty. Yo, Bats was hitting me a lot with this in his corner. This mix up is nasty
From
right here.
that sequence.
As you see the shield, how he's blocking it. Look, he's blocking the opposite way. He's gonna get pushed out a little bit here.
Yeah,
See?
Flux with good awareness.
Yo, Chuck, what's good, man? That joint
that, bro?
is nasty, bruh. Yeah, I'm just going over some of the high level. I was like, all right, enough showing my shit. That ain't high level. This shit right here, this will get you like hype to play this
bro,
game, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm so tight, bro. I feel like I wasn't doing nothing.
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like I
saying,
didn't.
bruh.
You know what's crazy? I felt like the first night when I was playing Cap, I was playing more of the game than any other day.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that
you were saucing with Cap. You was definitely
Yeah.
saucing.
I was kind of going crazy with Cap that first day. So, but just trying to play other characters, I felt like I was just more. I'm gonna say more just single player.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. Because the shit I'm seeing, I didn't even know Doom could do some of this shit. I didn't know he could combo off his EX laser, then his regular laser into a super. I didn't know he could do that. That's crazy. It's just simple stuff like that where you don't have a training mode. This just kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yo, like
You know what I'm saying? But
watching
I'm
some of the
kinda sick,
gameplay,
bro.
I'm like, yo, why didn't I call assist there? You know what I mean? Because there's times I would get like a hit with Star-Lord's gun, but I can press X for his beam and call in an assist to extend that. But there's times
Yeah.
I would just press an X and have the recovery hit me. You know what I mean? Or people jump in and hit me. I'm like, no, I could cancel that. You know what I mean?
man.
And I wasn't
Yeah.
doing that, bro.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said, I was just like, and that's okay because we're not like, how can I say, we're not in the lab. There wasn't no lab, but we wasn't really grinding the game in that way. We was just more, like I said, yesterday I was just trying to learn characters. I think that was like my main kind of focus. I didn't really like the mechanics. I wasn't using them like the second day like that. Like on Saturday and Sunday, I was just kind of just playing, just definitely kind of out of my realm. But I was just so enamored with trying to learn Doom. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck about these these mechanics.
Yeah.
And this tag shit. I was just like, what can he do? And that was like my main focus. Like, what can this man do? And then you start seeing shit on Twitter, and I just try to copy that. Like that's what I was doing basically.
Yo,
I see something on Twitter, I'm like, I need to hit that.
same vein, cause yo, the last day, you was definitely hitting more of those reflector bounce back,
Yeah.
type combos, type stuff. Where I was like, oh yeah, he definitely been watching some of the stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, the same thing, bro. Like sometimes you get so hyper focused on like just looking at, oh, I want to land this.
vision, bro.
I just learned a combo.
Yep.
I want to keep landing this, and you're gonna go for it every
exactly
time.
what happened.
You know what I mean?
That's
But, like-
exactly what happened, man.
I'm watching my gameplay. I'm like, yo, I'm mad stationary. Why am I so I'm not normally a stationary type of dude like that, but I'm
You're
just
not.
so
I've been
focused
playing
on
these
this
games
joint,
for
bro.
years, and you're not, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm not dashing. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
doing
know.
none of this shit.
And I think that's why when we played like that or the set the first two basically the last set you was a lot more your movement was a lot better in that last set because I mean the games were close but that second set where I was just zoning you out you couldn't do nothing. I'm like he kind of don't play like this. It was kind of throwing me off a little bit too. I'm like usually
Oh yeah, yo, that zoning was nasty. Cause I was just like, okay, when I was trying to think like, all right, let me see how good Star-Lord guns were. Cause I was trying to challenge your gun. I was trying to challenge the gun with beam. I'm like, oh nah, that ain't cutting it. You know what I mean? And yo, it's such a good strategy. The shield, beam, the little tracking joint. It's so much to look out for. And like I said, like I feel like my movement wasn't like really good. Like I wasn't even like doing the dash button. I'm seeing now people saying that you can do dash into jump and you get like a further jump. And I was just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
But like I said, what can you do, man? It's a beta. I think we all kind of had our own journey during the beta, what we was trying to accomplish. We all kind of did some cool shit. I was really happy. Like I said, if I would have kept playing with Cap, bro, like that first night, I was literally laughing because I was literally just playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yo, it felt like Dragon Ball. It felt like Dragon Ball. I was in the corner. I was like, should I press something? Every time I try to challenge,
I was high low your ass.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yo, I was like, yo, how do I challenge this dude? Yo, Cap is so fast.
Yeah.
His dash is much faster than everybody dash.
But I said by day 3, I think we all got to. I mean, like I said, there's other stuff I wanted to do with Doom, but I did learn, like, him coming into assists and stuff like that was actually really cool. I know you learned the Star-Lord shit. I felt like, I wish it was more time. I wish we had that whole Sunday. If we had
bro.
Sunday, I think we would have unlocked some shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like Sunday,
If we had the whole day Sunday, because you can if you have like the whole day. You're playing, but you can watch some people. It's like, oh, let me see what I can do this. You know what I mean? But we're just playing.
There's enough footage out there now.
Yeah.
By Sunday to kind of like, okay, damn, I know. Like as soon as the beta ended, I just seen people start posting Doom stuff. I'm like, what? How you know you can do it? A lot of stuff. I'm like, even him getting the 2H, and he could do medium into the green electric in the corner, and then brings him right back down. He still has enough time to combo. So it's just like stuff like that we, unless you do that shit on accident, or you just are like one of these like a Science Fox or something, you're not gonna know shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you don't always have to just go medium, light medium, heavy, and just crashing down. Because I was doing that a lot. Because I'm like, well, I don't know what move actually brings them down.
Yeah, Doom
like,
is a little bit harder to do that with Doom.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I was like, damn. But he has to be in the corner to do that. But him throwing out the little green electricity actually brings them down, and you get down there before they do, and it kind of gives you a chance to combo to assist and stuff like that. So it's just like the more knowledge you're gonna gain as the days go on. So I was like, I really wish I had Sunday, man, because Sunday would have been insane to me. Like I just feel like I would have been grinding the game all day, like that ass.
Like with Doom, the combo I see Max was doing, like when he does his air stuff, he was doing the EX electric, where they're falling down like in a fall down state where they take a longer time to recover, and then he would do like an air green shield, and it will pop them towards him, and he just do like a jump heavy or jump medium, and link from there again, and you can like knock him down into assist. It was some crazy. I was like, yo, Max was doing some shit, boy. Like I was like, oh, Max is sick. Max Star-Lord was sick too, bro. I was like, oh damn, okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, Mac, they's got so much experience, in like this fighting shit like that. I think that wasn't. I think we all had like different intentions. I know Max and Sonic. I put Sonic and Max like in the same. Max be finding shit out too. Like it's not like that man is really smart.
Yeah, Max.
You know what I'm saying? So
and when he
really
sees it, he's gonna boom, he's right on it.
Like, exactly. Quick. So it's kind of one of those things like a left end and Cloud 805 and all these guys are just monsters, bro. Like they're just absolute monsters with the game. So I was trying to give it let me just give it a day. Maybe I could see because I already said Doom was gonna be my priority. Day 2. I got Cap on my system. Because I even said when I first seen Cap, I was like, oh, I kind of already knew Cap was gonna be crazy.
Cap is insane, bro. Cap is insane.
like
legit, I was like, yo, I was having fun playing against him, but there was stuff I was like, yo, this dude, he definitely is privileged. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he is.
But combo structure wise, there's a lot of people in the community. They will say things like, oh, everybody doing the same combos, or combo structure doesn't look like it's too in depth. But after playing this game 3 or what is this 1 day, yo, it's leaving a lot to explore, like a lot of room to explore in this game. So I feel like the depth for this combo structure and that's the game itself, the set play, the cross ups, the mix ups, there's a lot left to just do, and we're only talking about 6 characters. You know what I'm saying,
bro? Let me be honest with you, and that's when I did see that too, and I said I want people to go back to like the first like 2 weeks of Dragon Ball Fighters. Is the exact same thing. People said the exact same thing. Oh, this game ain't really got no combos. It's just the same. You launch them, bop, bop, bop. You knock them back down, and it was the same exact thing until people started diving into these characters, because the characters is kind of where the combos came from. It wasn't really like from the assist. The assist was more for like mixed up. You know what I'm saying? But as like some of the characters like adult Gohan and and even Teen Gohan and all, it's just different characters have different ways of kind of comboing into things. But if you're just doing like the basic staircase combos at first, of course it's gonna look like that. And a lot of people was just doing that in this beta, which
Yeah,
is fine
pretty much.
until like we got closer to the end of it, where it's like, oh shit. Yeah, because on the base level, like, okay, you do a block string into an assist, and if you get the hit, you kind of just hit medium, heavy again into a super. I mean, not a super, but like a special move into a super. It's some shit like that. Was kind of like the base of what everybody was doing. But now you see the potential of it when you see Sonic Fox with the mix, and when I'm seeing this shit, bro, I'm like, yo, this game. Imagine having all 3 assists, bro.
Yeah,
You could just absolutely destroy somebody. Like
like
one
one thing I was struggling with is the neutral assist. Like that stuff,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, when is a proper time to call in that stuff? I'm not really seeing that. You know what I mean? So I was definitely
Yeah.
struggling with it. I wasn't even doing no neutral assist. Basically, what I was doing is like, if I got a hit and I took you to the air, you coming down, I'm just gonna call it assist to extend whatever that it is.
And
You
I think a lot of the times too, like because I seen with Bastards don't kind of do the same too. Like, and I kind of reference Dragon Ball a lot because that's how I was really playing this game. It's a lot of jumping, calling assists, a lot of super jumping, calling assists. It's a lot of that. To where, but the only difference is there's no super dash to kind of confirm off of it.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I was kind of struggling with too. Like, okay, I got the hit with the assist, but I'm too far away to do anything. So I can't play it like this. How I was playing that said game. I kind of have to figure out how I'm gonna do it in this game. So again, I think it's gonna be very important on where you place your characters at when it comes to assist, because that's gonna be the main. Trying to remember that is going to be probably one of the hardest things in the game. When you switch out,
because it's
where is
switching.
that character going? Exactly. Where is this character going? What type of assist is this character going to have? And does it benefit my team and shit like that? So I think team construction is going to be like the biggest thing of this game when it comes to assist. And I think that's where you're going to get a lot of the sauce from.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like I was saying earlier, like they said that this game you can play it like a 1v1 if you want to, which it does offer the tools to do that. But if you want to like really play this game optimally, you definitely have to learn multiple characters and where your team structure and assists and what your back assist does, your DP or reversal assist, your shooter assist. You definitely have to learn that stuff because that is where the sauce at, yo. And then you've seen some of the restance and some of the pressure mix up stuff from especially the back assists. You know what I mean? Like that. We'll do like a little tier list after this, the funs and giggles. But that kind of changed my opinion on a lot of characters as far as like the back assists. I'm like, oh yeah, this what makes this character a little stronger here.
And you know it's crazy because I was thinking too when I was playing. I'm like, damn, I literally forgot. And what I should have did, I should have went back and watched that beginner's guide so I could see where the assists were. Because I'm like, I'm pressing the assist sometime. I'm like, okay, well, I know the neutral assist is for the person like right behind you. Then you got to press like down or forward for the other one. It's something like that. And then I was like, damn, like where is this character at? I'm pressing like and you kind of like I'm mashing assist and it's not coming out.
It's not coming out.
What's going on, bro? So I was getting frustrated with that too. So I feel like the assist wasn't really intuitive. Like it's not snappy like other games. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit when trying to. I'm just trying to call it. I'm not even talking about like the switching or nothing. It was just more so of the.
It's the neutral joint. It's a little slow.
Yeah, it was really slow. I was like, yo, it's kind of. I kind of didn't like that, to be honest with you. I did.
Yeah, I agree. They could speed that up a little bit. But it's crazy too. Like, as I agree with you in saying that, now when I'm seeing, like, I was watching the Diaform, I was watching K7 gameplay, and what they do is they dash backwards like twice, call their neutral assist, and then see what they can do from there. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so
You
that's
know
what
what
I'm saying. So that's probably how you do it. Because like I said, I'm thinking I'm thinking how you got super dash. So any type of hit in Dragon Ball, you can just super dash and you get over there super fast. But like especially with Doom, like his dash, while it's good, it's really slow. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
slow.
short.
So it's kind of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, yeah, it has no distance either. So it's kind of like, okay, well, but I did see some like some dirt, like his side switch. I actually seen it, and I watched our set. I watched the whole thing, by the way, and I watched our set where I think you said I went like from side to side. That shit was kind of crazy. I'm
Yo,
like,
yeah,
and
cause
I'm not even paying attention.
you had me
Yeah, I'm not
locked
even
in with
paying
the
attention
beam.
to it. Yeah, and I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, I was just, you just playing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I forgot that his dash is like Bison, so I wasn't even really trying to utilize that too much. So I know for going forward, like man, I'm definitely gonna use his dash more because that dash is it's a little slow. If you got somebody locked down, that shit is kind of nasty, bro. Especially if you call him the assist, you kind of switch sides, and I think it's Sonic Fox that did. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it be the air one too that caught me because I
Yeah,
from what I remember, you had the laser beam, the EX one was holding, and then you called your shield, and I think you went aggressive and you got me in a block string, and the assist came out, and I think you had another shield that came out, but the beam was coming down. As the beam was coming down, you just dashed over, and I was like, "Oh, this shit!" It hit me. I was like, "Yo, I was not blocking that, bro. I was not ready for that." I was like, "Oh, damn, that's nasty."
yeah, yeah. So it's just a lot of stuff like that, man. But I do feel like um yeah, combo wise, this game has unlimited potential, especially knowing using your assist. It doesn't use all your combo meter, which is really dope. That's really smart, in my opinion, because a lot of times when you do like the basic, you know, 2M, 5M into 2H, and then the bop 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 into the air and then hanging back down. The combo meter kind of goes fast if you don't use an assist because it'll break
Yeah,
right away.
yeah, yeah. That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that was kind of cool that they kind of figured it out pretty early. So that's how you pretty much gonna get a lot of your combos right now. But I'm already look. I seen some shit. Cap got a whole side to side combo, nigga. I'm like,
Yep.
yo, this, I'm telling you, Cap, this game is gonna be outrageous, yo. This is gonna be one of those. I could definitely see this being like BB Tag, Marvel ish.
Yo,
Right?
on
Like when you get to that certain level, you're just gonna be getting destroyed. Like I just really see that.
yeah, it's gonna
Like
go
even
much
to this day,
faster.
yo, yeah, it's
Yep.
gonna go. It's gonna be one of those type of games, yo.
Like competitively, I'm looking forward to watching it because, like I said, like sitting down and watching that first TNS beta tournament, I'm just like, yo, people are doing this stuff here now. Like, imagine like
Yeah,
2 months into the game, 3 months in the game, like there's gonna be some sick
yo,
shit.
it's gonna be nasty, yo. It's gonna be nasty, bro. It's gonna be so nasty, where knowledge you'll gain like in 2 months, the game won't even feel the same no more. Like it'll be so different. And if you're not doing the shit that's like the current meta, you're gonna you're gonna be getting destroyed, bro.
Yeah,
You can't come with that. You can't come with that day one shit, nigga.
yeah. You can't
Nigga.
you can't do the roll forward auto combos.
That shit's gonna get blown up, yo.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yo, there was an Iron Man
Listen.
dude I was fighting, bro. Yo, all he was doing was pressing triangle, bro, and yo, it worked. Bro. I didn't have a counter. I was just like, yo, bro, this junk good as hell. And then he would mix it up sometimes. I was like, oh man, this dude was like, yo, I got my game plan, and we're just gonna roll with it, bro. That shit was
And I think,
effective. Bro.
but you know what's crazy? I think that's what's good about the game. I think that's really good about the game that is gonna give people confidence enough to just play it. But when you hit them certain ranks, bro, that shit it's just not gonna work
Yeah,
anymore.
it's gonna be
And
demon
I
time.
definitely found out that in like in Dragon Ball Fighters and You know, shit. Even in Blaze Blue Cross Tag, bro. Like you get to a certain level in that game, bro. A lot of that shit, that shit, though,
Yeah,
your shit gotta be on point,
bruh.
bro. Like you really gotta be on point. You're gonna die.
High level BB tag. You're dying in like 10 seconds to 20 seconds, bro. You're dying
10
pretty fast.
seconds, bro. Like you're dying so fast.
Like
in
how
that
you
game.
start a round, you can pretty much just die. And
Yeah.
that's it. In BB tag.
Yeah, yeah.
But yo,
Yeah,
before we get into the trailers, Chuck, you know we gotta talk about it, man. There's a lot of great stuff. There's a lot of potential in this game. The future, you know, if they do a second beta, which I think they are gonna do, I'm excited for the game. Excited to play. Can't wait for it. But we gotta talk about some of the cons, man. Some of the feedback here with Tokon, man. And I want to start off with, you already know where I'm gonna go.
I already know. Go ahead, bro.
The auto combos, man. Not saying that it should be gone, but I feel like, I'm pretty sure everybody feel like this. They do way too much damage. Yo, you can do a manual combo and you're spending assist gauge, you're spending EX, you're doing super, and it's doing less damage than the basic auto combo square. Cause I've done it so much. I've done the basic auto combo into super, and that joint doing like 45% damage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where I do like a manual joint, and it's doing a little bit less than that. You know what I mean? So I'm just like,
Which
yo,
is crazy. That makes no sense, bro.
it's too much
to me,
incentive
it
to
makes
do
no
auto
sense.
combos.
Yeah, I will say this. You know, it's one thing for us to, you know, complain about and whatever, but when I see like the highlight, even Max face be killing me. Even just the wall was complaining about the auto combos are out there outrageous, bro.
Yeah,
they do way too much damage.
too much damage.
And it definitely dumbs down the game in the sense to where it makes you not want to play the other person per se, you know. And that's like no shot at nobody, but I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Like I'm the type. I'm not the best. I'm not going to sit here, but I'm the type to kind of like I want to take my time and actually learn the game, and not just mindlessly mash. I can't play like that. I don't have fun in doing that, man. I would say. And if you have fun in that, that's your shit, bro. But I'm just gonna keep it. I don't have fun in that, and when I see that, I'm just like, I become disinterested right away.
Bro,
You know,
I had somebody.
fighting-
Yo, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like, playing against that is so hard because
It's
the
so
only
good.
mechanic
That's
you could really do is like the counter, bro. That's literally all you got. You have nothing else to counter none of that shit, bro. Like, there's nothing else you can do as of right now. There's just not. You know I don't know if you want to talk about the hard knockdowns. You had like a separate thing.
Oh
for
yeah,
that. I don't know.
yeah. We're gonna talk about it because I actually
Okay,
put it. I put it in my points
Okay, bet.
because of what
Okay,
you
so
said.
I'll stick to auto combos then, but there's not a lot of ways to counteract that, and some characters
Okay.
are just so obnoxious, a la Cap and Miss Marvel. Their buttons are so fast, you cannot do anything. Like, and so they're plus on blocking a lot of these on a lot of their moves. Um, like Miss Marvel, you know, full screen, she's plus on block.
Yeah.
What? That little straight, that's crazy. And then the little twirl joint is plus on block.
Plus on
You
block.
really can't even
And in the air, too.
You can't press a button on her. It's her turn forever. All you have to do is that counter. But if you don't have the meter for it, you just gotta hold that. You know,
Bro,
and
look what I'm
very annoying, bro.
Look at what I'm showing real quick, bro. I was playing against this Miss Marvel player. Look when he knocked me into the corner, and I'm just like, all right, he's gonna do his whatever. So I'm just gonna block it out, see what he's doing. Look at the button presses that he's doing, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. He's just pressing trying.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was swinging, yo.
Look at this, bro. Boop. All right. He gonna knock me down over the overhead, but he can't combo off it. He's just swinging, bro. He's just swinging, dog. That shit was annoying. I ain't even gonna hold you because it feels like I understand the reason why you put it in the game, but you're not really teaching nobody how to play the game. You know what I mean? You're just giving these people, great options just to play the game, not how it's supposed to be played. In my opinion,
Yeah.
I know if this in there. I had a dude in this was the early morning day where I didn't do a stream. I was just like playing, and this dude, he was just like doing like auto combo mash assists, jump in the air, doing crazy stuff. So I was like, okay, I see what this guy's doing. He's every time I knock him down, he's holding forward to wake up and just going into he's just in that zone. I'm gonna be on your ass. So what I was doing with Storm, every time I waking up, I was just hit the fireball, the little electric, and he's just getting zapped every time. Zapped every time. And yo, when I beat the dude was like, "Oh, I don't like playing against people like you. You just spam." I'm like, "Spam? What do you mean spam?" I say, "Yo, you could block." I was talking to this dude like for legit 10 minutes in the chat. You could block. Yo, the whole chat was getting at it. It was like, "Yo, it's a beta, bro. Like, why are you crying and complaining?" I'm like, "Yo, dude, are you watching?" Yeah, I'm like, "Yo, are you watching your own gameplay, bro? Like, yo, you legit is just holding for. You wasn't blocking. So why am I gonna stop for it? Why am I gonna stop?"
And like I said, inclusion. I'm all about inclusion, bro. I of course we want people who I would say casuals to buy the games and stuff like that. But my goodness, man, this is an atrocity. This is the worst auto combo system I've ever seen. Like that ass. It's whiffing. You can still whiff this joint.
Yeah, the whiff, like, bro. The whiff is getting me like you would think like, oh, it's not gonna whiff like that second hit is the second one that comes out like it's super advancing. Bruh, that junk clips a lot of stuff, bro. I'm like, yo, this junk beating out regular like 2 M's is beating out 5 H's, and I'm just like, yo, this shit, the priority of that auto combo is too good. It's too good.
Nasty, man. It's just nasty. Like I said, but I don't worry about it because again, Dragon Ball FighterZ was the same way, and it became irrelevant after the fact. Because once people figured it out, bro, I used to like the only auto combo I hated in Dragon Ball FighterZ was Vegito. That was the only character I hated.
Vegeta, I remember that.
To this day, I cannot stand that character. But even like Bardock, auto combo was absolutely insane, bro. It was like a vacuum, bro. It's just bop, bop, bop. And there's nothing you could do about it. But once we kind of figured that shit out, like, give it a couple of weeks, anybody matching auto combo is getting destroyed. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I have my hopes for this game in a sense to where people just kind of need to lab shit out and see what buttons you can press. Because in the midst of a match, you're not really knowing, you don't have that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Unless you do it by luck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of you either do it by luck or you don't do it at all. So it's kind of like one of those things where, how can I counteract this? You're trying like everything, and also, you're still trying to win the match. You're still trying to figure shit out with your character. It was just a lot to learn this weekend. So a lot of motherfuckers is getting away with murder. Like, you know what I'm saying? And which is fine. Like I said, it's a beta. It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, that's just something that's kind of natural when it comes to these type of games.
Yeah, I agree, man. But I definitely feel like there should be an option where you can turn it off. Like, I understand the square one, but the other two, like, I would rather that turned off, yo. Because there's some times where I don't even want to get that shit off, but when you learn the game, you pressing a button. You was like, all right, let me see. You know what I mean? Make sure I'm hitting this shit. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that triple hit. You know what I mean? So I got to learn to press it slower, to be honest with you. But that's why I want that training room. You know what I mean? But
like I said, that's just one of those things that's gonna solve all your problems, man. That's again, a lot of people are complaining about things we don't know how to counteract yet. And then once you get in there, like a lot of this shit is just not gonna work. Come when the full game release, it's just not gonna work. So it is what it is. That's why you take betas with like a grain of salt. Like even going from 2XKO beta 1 to 2, they took a lot of the combos out. Like a lot of that shit didn't work anymore. So that's just how it's gonna happen. Yeah.
Like another thing, I feel like I said, this could be more training. Like a lot of the stuff when it comes to the cons could be training room stuff We obviously don't not playing the game with our training room, so obviously some of these thoughts can change. But I feel like there's certain specials that are way too hard to punish without anybody calling assists to keep it safe or whatnot. Yo, Captain America, Iron Man can do a whole down special in the air and it's safe, bro. I'm like, what is going on? Like, you would think certain things like you can punish. Like the DP, he got a cool mechanic. His DP, he can cancel that, but it shouldn't be all his
That's
DPs.
fire too.
It should be like, all right, his EX one, he could do that, but all his DPs, bro. Come on, game. Like, yeah,
Privilege, man. That man is privileged. I don't. I'm telling you, Cap is a funny character to me, man.
Bro, you can just run up. You can run up DP and air cancel and try to get mix off of that every time.
Yeah. 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 Like I said, I think they want to get this shit into other people's hands just so they can kind of rework some of this shit. I totally believe that's why Spider-Man Ghost Rider was not in the beta or even that Evo. I feel like they was looking at those characters like it might be a little bit too much, man. It might be a little bit too much for right now. You know what I'm saying? These are probably like the most. I'm going on a limb and say these are the most basic characters in the game going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like the 6 we got are probably the most, I would say, balanced quotation marks, if you want to say that. Because I feel like the shit they about to have in this game is about to be absurd, bro. I'm dead ass serious, yo. I feel like some of these characters is gonna be stupid.
Yeah, I can already see it with Spidey. I think Spider-Man gonna be insane. Like, cause Spider-Man look like he's gonna have the counter to everybody. That Spider Sense is gonna counter everybody. I'm trying to find that Iron Man, yo, just to show y'all like this Iron Man was insane, guys. Insanity. I'm trying to find it. Not Hamilton. It might be early.
Like I said, I do agree. It's I want to say, if you stream that was the last beta. I'm thinking it's like 2 hours in.
Against the Iron Man, right?
2 hours. Yeah, like 2 hours and 20 minutes in, I believe. Because I remember I was up. Watching you while I was getting the podcast ready. So.
Cause I was like, oh, this is a pink square. This is gonna be an interesting match. And yo, he washed the shit out of me, boy.
Yo, hey, I got washed too. Oh my goodness. That's one thing about these games. These niggas will hunt these tag games. Oh man,
they gonna know
pie.
life. They gonna know life.
Pie, bro.
Is it this one?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do feel like some of these specials are a little bit absurd though. You know.
Yeah, they got to make some of them. It's a tag game, so yeah, some of this stuff should be punishable if they don't tag. You know what I mean? Like I can get if they do like the medium version, which is slower, that might be at least like it's safe. But some of these other versions, I'm just like, bruh, that should be punishable. That should be punishable.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree.
Another thing I have here is that the overlapping of inputs. Chuck.
Oh my god.
I can't tell you how many times I want to do the regular super or the ultimate super, and I get the dash run. And I'm just like, no, you messed up a cool little combo I wanted to do here, man.
Bro.
They got to change that input, man. They got to change that input, yo. Because, matter of fact, let me show y'all the clip real quick. I think I posted it.
What is the point of having that input, bro? To me, it should just be Grand Blue. Like, I could have made this just really simple.
Not even just Grand Blue, just any other fighting game, Square and X. Right?
But I'm saying, like, even like when you do it like manually, just do a quarter circle once or quarter circle twice. Like, okay, why are we having to go half circle? Why want to do that, bro?
Yeah, like I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I can get used to it. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm in agreement. It's like if you give me the quarter circle double, I'm all for that. But there's times where, especially like running or like in this game, you're doing a lot of this running, and you can just easily input that. Yeah. I don't have an issue with that. My issue is like it's tied to grab as well. So if there's any type of like miss input on that, you're getting a grab.
Try to grab them.
Yeah, yo, and I'm like, damn.
A lot like that. I died a lot like that, bro. Dead ass.
It's so annoying, bro. I'm like, damn, yeah, you got to change that. I don't know why y'all did that. May grab light, medium, and heavy. That don't make no sense.
It makes no sense.
All right, let's get to it, Chuck. Because yo, you brought it up, and when you brought, look at this dude that's rolling forward. Jesus Christ. When you brought it up on your podcast yesterday, Plus Unblock, make sure y'all tune in, like I said, and make sure y'all subscribe, yo. Stop being lazy. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, especially if you're trying to get into Marvel Tokon or any other fighting game. But yo, when you said this, I was like, yo, you right, bruh. There's no hard knockdowns in this game. That's why so much jab after a stage transition, jab after any type of like knockback. I'm just like, oh yeah, there's no real like knockdown. You know what I mean? We'll know there's Oki that you can do some like Oki pressure and stuff like that, but you know, I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? But how you feel in a tag game? No hard knockdown scenarios,
bro. And again, I hate to keep referencing it, but I just kept, like I said, in my mind in certain situations, I'm like, okay, I know I should be able to just set up here, especially with Doom. Like if I have in the corner with Doom, I'm definitely gonna set up. If I knock you down, trying to have the beam. Set up the beam, if you press a button, I'm going to go into command grab, and the beam and hit. So I'm trying to do this type of shit, but every time I was knocking niggas down, man, they was just getting up. I'm like, what can I do? Yeah, they was just rolling every single time. The only hard knockdown I see is getting splat on the wall. That's the only thing, and that's not even like a real hard knockdown. That's the only thing I see.
That will keep them stationary a little bit.
Yeah, because it's kind of disappointing. So if you are playing somebody who is a matcher, you're not doing no Oki, bro. Now if you're gonna play somebody who's like a little bit more skilled, who's gonna kind of like wake up and just sit there and block, then you have a chance to get some shit off. You know what I'm saying? But having no hard knockdowns is kind of crazy to me. I knew I wasn't tripping, man, because I was like. And I was trying everything. I said the same thing I was saying yesterday. I was trying everything just to see if I could get a hard knockdown. Not off the 2H, not off the supers. Nothing was working. So I'm just like, how are we supposed to kind of like, continue pressure when you know a nigga is gonna wake up mash? I was just kind of confused, bro. That was more confusing to me than anything over the whole weekend, because that's what I'm saying. Like, when you knock somebody down, even like off a command grab or something, like there's just no hard knockdown, so there's no setup basically. And I was getting frustrated, man. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, damn, man, I know this motherfucker gonna wake up mash, and there's nothing I can do about it. It was just it was getting to the point where I was like, I don't know what else to do, basically. So like I said, maybe it's a training mode thing. I don't know, but I dead ass tried every option in the game, and I didn't see not one hard knockdown. Dead ass.
Yeah, like what I'm seeing, like a lot of the pro people do. Like I said, they'll like dash backwards twice. That's keep enough distance from them. Call a assist to keep them busy instead of like if they mash, they're gonna get clipped by the assist. If they just dash forward, they gotta be worrying about the assist. Type of ordeal. Oh yeah, I found it, Chuck. Yep. I found it. You was right. Yep. This dude right here, an actual violinist. Let me look at this dude's. This dude, all right, y'all. This is a match I got washed. Well, I definitely want to get the timestamp. I want to get the timestamp of this because look what this dude was doing, yo. It was absolute insanity. Cause especially day one, the things I was trying to learn with Iron Man, I couldn't get that dash. Let me see. Oh, and he was a Wi-Fi player too, but that's beyond the point. I couldn't get that dash after the fireball or even the the DP, because Iron Man, like I said, he can dash after any special that he does. But yo, watch this dude. Look at this movement. That's when I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be different, y'all. Watch this. Boom. Cancel. Yeah, this is gonna be there. I'm in for a ride. But Loki, it's gonna sound like cap to y'all, but yo, I was actually having fun because I was like, yo, this is somebody that's playing the game, and I was like, oh, everybody that have an 8-way like air dash, they can do fastball, and I started implementing that. And look at this dude movement. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna show you how to play this game, bro. Then you gonna kill here. Boom.
Oh, he got the re-jumps? Oh, yeah.
Yo, fun.
Yeah,
I was cooked. I did get one little good round on him, though. I was like, yo, nah, I can't have this dude show me off on stream like this. I got one little good round on him. But nah, let's keep watching, y'all. Y'all gonna see some Iron Man like setups, some Iron Man mix that I felt like Iron Man. I was like, okay, Iron Man probably like the Zona. But nah, this dude was playing in rush down, boy. He was rushing down with Iron Man. Beam. Sick, bruh. But yeah, I agree with you with the hard knockdowns. Like there was a moment in this game where I hit somebody with a super, right? And it did the stage transition. So I'm thinking like I'm just gonna run up because I got the frames. Nope. I was like, oh, I had a Guilty Gear moment, y'all. My bad. You know what I mean? But nah, I do feel like there needs to be some type of hard knockdown situation, especially like after super. Somebody spent some meter. Damn, I got washed here, bro. Look at this gameplay. Yeah. Somebody spent some meter. You know what I mean? Have a little hard knockdown, but I don't know. Maybe after training, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, it kind of showed you in the video right there before we went to Hulkbuster how the wall it kind of gets you know you can set shit up off the wall. He had you splatting on the wall right there. That's kind of crazy. That was a nice 2H though.
I messed up there again. Yeah, I was getting too antsy. I be trying to do these bomb setups. I'm like, stop doing that, bar. It ain't gonna work on these niggas, man. Or I don't need to do something like that when I got the hit like that. Let's do a combo. Look at this pressure, man. Pressure. I was like, yo, he's layered right now.
The beam.
Yep. But all right, Chuck. If y'all want to know if the 2 hour and like 50-minute mark with this match in the last stream. But
yeah, this nigga's nasty, yo. Oh my god, yo.
I want to end this, pissing people off.
That's good.
with a tier list, okay? Damn, all these ads, man. Get the ads off my shit. There you go. I want to end it with a tier list, Chuck. We got 6 characters, and we gonna do a beta tier list, man, and how we feel on these characters. You know what's a hot take?
What's up?
Personally, I feel everybody's S tier, man. Yo, I never played a game.
Stop the shit, bro. Stop the shit.
Bro, like real talk, I never played a game where I feel like, obviously with who we played, everybody is viable. Like there's no like severe like weakness that I'm seeing from a character. You know what I mean? Like even with Iron Man, where I was thinking like, oh, Iron Man, the way I was playing, I'm like, Iron Man may be weak. But then I played this dude. I was like, yo, wait, Iron Man he kind of can rush down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, where we gonna start, Chuck? You know what? I'm gonna put the pressure on you, man. You gonna do the placements, and I'll go back and forth with you on the placement. Yeah.
I bet. All right. Well, Cap gotta go S, bro. We can't even fight the Cap. I mean, Cap is S. There's nobody's gonna deny that. Get him out the way, bro. Cap is S. Bro.
I got no debate with that. I feel like this character has the best auto combos. He has the best light.
Yes.
He has him and Kamala have the best like stand-in medium. Cause that jump reached so far. I feel like Captain stand-in medium kind of advances. Even Iron Man 2, Iron Man got a really good standard medium. But yeah, Cap, like I feel like his light is it just beats out everything, bro. Especially that first light punch and then that second one, it beats out a lot. And that was most of my frustrations. It's not necessarily like who I'm playing against or whatnot, because I was having some fun playing against a lot of Caps. It's just you just notice things with his character. I'm like, yo, my character can't do that I'm playing. He's not doing that shit.
No, dead ass. I mean, I like I said, I first night I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm pretty much done with this character, bro. I'm kind of done with this character because I wasn't gonna have that much fun, and if I didn't really explore. I kind of wanted to explore more in the game.
Shit, you better
But
than me.
I just knew Cap. I just knew Cap off rip. Like, nigga, 30 minutes into the game, I was like, yo, this nigga.
This dude was like, yo, he's Bardock. I was like, damn.
He's Bardock, nigga. He's literally Bardock, bro. This dumb pressure. You can't do nothing about it. You gotta just pray to God that people, of course they're gonna come up with option selects and all that shit. All that shit is gonna happen eventually. But the shield toss alone is so annoying. Like the unique one, it's insane.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything.
Yo, Bats.
You can't do nothing, bro.
Bats was mixing my shit with that, bro. Cause there's times he do the shield toss up, and it looked like he's doing like another probably DP and cancel it into like a dash. So I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try to block the high low, or is he gonna come low? He comes low, but the shield is coming down. I'm like, oh man, that shield is a overhead. That joint is hitting me. I'm like, damn,
That
this
shit
shit
crazy. Yeah,
that just opened me up
too, man. Yeah. So yeah, to me, there's no debate with Cap. I just don't feel like nobody will say anything bad about Cap.
Yeah.
Easy to get into. A lot of depth with the character, which I like, because sometimes characters that are that easy to get into, they don't really have a lot of depth. He has a lot of depth, bro. Cap got everything.
You know what too? Cap zoning is good too, bro. His
That's
zoning
what I'm
is really
crazy.
that shield toss, and then he can flicker it back.
Yeah.
And he can trick you up with a shield. And if you try to approach him, he got the F neutral move. Like, yo, Cap got Cap is
And
like.
don't forget his shield reflect too is really good too.
Yep.
Blocks everything. So,
Oh
man.
yeah. The shield reflect. Yeah, man. Yo, matter of fact, thank you for reminding me. So I put out a tweet was saying I feel like when it comes to the top 3, I don't remember what the assist is called. I just call it back assist, so my bad. The top 3 back assists, Iron Man, Cap, and Star-Lord for back assists. Like, bro, Iron Man 1 is the best in my opinion. But yo, Cap back assist got so many different options. There's times where I see this dude is throwing a shield. There's times where he's doing a slam. I'm like, yo, damn, like I'm hitting. I would hit the opponent, and his shit is still going. His thing is still active, and it would not dissipate, and he would have still hit you. I'm like, oh wow, that back is good.
Actually, yeah, that shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't cool, man.
All right, so yeah, I agree. Cap S tier 100%. Is he the best character though?
No. He's not. I'm not gonna. I can't even lie to myself anymore. I thought he was until he's not. But we'll get to that though. Where do you want to go next, bro? It's on you.
It's on you. Listen.
Okay, so
I'm just here. I'm just here to
debate
you. I'm here to debate you.
I'm gonna put Doom in B tier.
Wow, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Doom in B tier.
Wow, Chuck. You know why I feel like you're doing that? Because you don't have training room. That's why I feel like you're doing that, bro.
I'm gonna put Doom in B tier though, dead ass. I mean, if we basing off this the 6 and the beta, yeah, he's definitely gonna be B tier, dead ass.
I wouldn't put him S, but I'll put him A. But you play more than me, so I'm gonna listen to you. But I'm gonna have my little conjecture.
This the reason. His zoning is A1 in my opinion. That's some of the best zone I've ever seen when it comes to fighting games. If you do it right, But once they kind of get on you, he really doesn't have nothing but the system mechanics. So he doesn't have like an invincible reversal or anything like that. He's very. They made him kind of like clunky in a sense to where he doesn't feel as fluid as he was in other games.
Yeah.
His damage output is really good, but I do feel like you kind of gonna have to lab him, and then I think certain assists is gonna help him more than some other assists or whatever. I think he's gonna be kind of assist reliant. Um, I guess I don't think he's a bad character by no means. I just don't feel like he's on the same level as some of the other
people.
characters,
Yeah.
man. I think some of the other characters are kind of like outrageous when it comes to this beta. But I still think his potential was not unlocked during the beta. I would say that. So that's why I kind of put him in beta.
Yeah, I feel like he has some really cool combos, and the setups is like really nasty with him. But I don't know about B tier, but like I said, I don't think he's better than everybody due to the fact that there's a matchup in this game currently that he is getting washed. None of his setups is gonna work. That shield, it doesn't matter if he's fighting against Miss Marvel. I'm noticing that Miss Marvel can just go through his shield, anything, the X button, the fists, anything going through that shield. And there's sometimes you can catch the shield, like it's a little startup to it. So there's times you can just catch it real quick if you're really up on them. So I do agree with that. Like if you're up on them, yeah, you can definitely do your shit. But mid screen, full screen, he is definitely difficult to deal with, yo. Definitely difficult to deal with. But I agree with that point too. I think he's more assist heavy when it comes to this cast. Like I feel like a lot of people can play the game very solo. Doom, you might have to work a little. You might not little. You're gonna work harder solo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you really look at it, like he really needs not only for combos but just like movement. He needs to. Cause you can kind of play him like Rush Down a little bit, but what I found was it's kind of not ideal to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't really make sense. Mid screenish to full screen is kind of where I would prefer, just because of his slow buttons and even his command grab is slow. Like it's just a lot of this shit is just slow.
That
So
medium one, that should be catching me. The medium one be catching me though. Could I go so far? And I'm like, all right. He's hiding behind the shield, ain't just going through that. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, the medium one got range on it, but it's still slow. Like the start is still slow. So that's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't really feel like he's gonna be like a character where if you're gonna main him, your assist has got to be on point, man. That's just pretty much what he's gonna be in this game. That's just my personal opinion. It is what it is. But I did spend a majority of my time with him, and my success with him was zoning. I was just zoning people out. They couldn't get
the
in.
zoning is crazy.
They literally couldn't get in. So it's just kind of like and if I know you have any type of projectiles, I can just put up the shield. I'll block it. If you throw a super at me, I just throw up a shield and then I'll just super you back. So he has a lot of advantages, but I do feel like he's definitely weak when it comes to up close pressure. That's just not his. I feel like they made him to be like that in this game.
Yeah, he's weak to the skip neutral move. So I feel like the cap shield bash thing, the Iron Man one, he can go through. They can go through that shield. And Miss Marvel, everything that she does is going through that shield, bro.
Yeah, I just can't stand that character, bro.
Yeah, yo.
Marvel's crazy, yo.
But yeah, assist wise, how you feel about Doom, man? Assist wise.
I think Doom got some of the best assists in the game, actually. He got really good assists. Him having the beam as an assist is actually really cool because it's going to track you. And when I was playing, like it doesn't matter if you hit the person or not; it doesn't go away. So that motherfucker is still it's still gonna land where it's gonna land, which is good. Like I said, the start button is a little slow. But once it's out, you can kind of play around that a little bit. So I do like his assist a lot in this game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like I started using him as assist, like the tractor beam, and I put him in the shooter because his beam is pretty good. The Doom beam is pretty good. but I felt like his assists compared to a lot of people, it was all right. The set play one was pretty good if you have that type of layer. But I didn't have that layer right like that. So I was just like, okay, I see the potential with this assist, but currently right now, I think it's
I feel
better.
like Doom is gonna be I think Doom is gonna be a main. I think he was gonna main the character, bro. I really
Yeah.
do. I don't think as an assist that's not where his strength is. I think people is gonna main him and just surround him.
He's
with,
gonna
like,
be a leader.
with assists. Yep, and then that's just what it is. That's how you gonna play Doom in this game, bro. That ass.
Because every Doom I play, they use the neutral assist because it's hard to get around that shield a little bit sometimes. You know what I mean? All right, next character, Chuck.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
A tier.
A tier. Okay. Why you got Iron Man A tier, man?
I think Iron Man is probably one of the most underutilized characters in this game.
I agree.
I fought a couple, and yo, I shout out to the Kuroshi. Hey man, that was the sweatiest set I think I played all weekend. Iron Man pressure to me is absurd. Like I don't know. I don't know what move that was. It's kind of like he could kind of like I think he's plus on it. It's like that dash move. He's plus on it, but then he can get like strike throw after it. So with Iron Man, his mobility, his having multiple projectiles, which is really good. I really love how they made him in this game. Again, I think people wasn't really, a lot of people I thought wasn't really using him correctly. Kuroshi, amazing. I fought this other Iron Man too. Yeah, when you find a good Iron Man, just like you said earlier, you're gonna know right away, and it's gonna hurt, bro, because I just feel like he got lockdown pressure, which is insane, especially with the right assist. And he has pressure. He does good damage, and he has flight. He got cancels. He can do everything, man. I just feel like I think people got a little burnt out on Iron Man. I think that's probably why he wasn't played that much.
Yeah, I feel like he was definitely underutilized. Where the dash stuff out of his specials, people wasn't really like using that as much. When you got to play a really one, they was doing it. But I would say this, bruh. You might disagree with me on this. I feel like he's the best zoner in the game. Yo,
It's
repulsor beam into proton beam, well, the little chest joint is good, bruh. And then he has the rockets to hold that, bruh. Iron Man zoning is nasty, bro. And it's fast. It's fast as hell, bruh. I put Doom up there because of the shield, but Iron Man, like, let's say you not have no Doom there, bro. His zoning, he can just sit back and zone you out.
No. His zone is actually really, really good. I think the only thing with him is, the recovery from flight. You can kind of clip him. If he's falling to the ground, a lot of times he'll fall to the ground. You can kind of clip him and kind of, get your turn back or whatever. But other than that, I kind of do agree. Like his zoning was kind of crazy because, like I said, when I was fighting Kuroshi, because I was setting up the beam, not the beam, but the shield high. Because based off, he has the angle on me. So I was like, okay, well, let me set the beam high. And the rockets are mad annoying, bro. They're mad annoying. The rockets, I felt it was more of a problem than the actual beams.
Yeah, the EX rockets, nasty.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That shit was disgusting, man. So I just look at it like that. I don't know. I think this character is really good, man. But for some reason, I do feel like he's going to be overlooked. I think niggas is tired of Iron Man, man. I mean like this. I think I think he's a really, really good character. I think he's badass. He has a lot going for him, man.
You want to see a mistake combo? Yo, I did this by mistake, bro. I'll be honest with you, but it was so sick, bro. It was so sick because I never really used his like down special, and I got it there by accident. I got EX.
Ooh.
And I stayed in flight. Look, I stayed in flight.
That shit was nasty.
Yeah,
bro.
I did that by mistake. Yo, that was kind of crazy. I was like, yeah, at least I got a round on him. Iron Man sick. But I agree with you with the A tier, but like for the beta for now, but I feel like this character has a lot of potential. Like out of a lot of the characters, him and I'll probably say Storm, potential wise, it's a lot to be untapped. It's a lot to be untapped.
Well, I totally agree. That's why I didn't put him in S because I don't feel like we've seen a lot from it. So kind of hard to put him in S, you know. But you kind of do see the potential, especially with the flight cancels. And like I said, once people optimize this game and know how to, because we don't, you know, and like I said, it's definitely be dependent on the roster of the game. But some of these assists, I hope they don't have any type of lockdown assist in this game because everybody's gonna gravitate towards that, bro.
The lockdown going to be the neutral. It's going to be the neutral stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you see the Iron Man lockdown back special. Like I see people locking. Like I got locked down with it too. You know what I mean? Where I was just like, okay, let me wake up. But the person, they like I said, they do the back dash. They call the assist. They dash up, pressure on you, lock you down, keep you more. Could probably mix you up high low. That's what this dude did right here. He did it by himself though. Iron Man, he did it by himself with the EX, the what you call it? Oh, I went too far. This man, he did it. He did the oh no, I went way too far. Let me see if I can catch it here. This dude did, I think it's right here. No, it's not right here. Oops. I lied.
He just wanted to show your combo, nigga.
Nah, not the combo. I'm trying to show this guy. See,
know.
look. He was gonna do it, but I did a crossover. You see how he switched to Miss Marvel? But he switched off of the back joint. That joint nasty, bruh. That's gonna be the lockdown stuff, the neutral assist. I think he gonna catch me here, right here too. Look at this.
Oh, I see.
Fast. He gonna do a fastball. Oh, this is the. You know what? I ain't showing this no more. Y'all can watch this. But Iron Man, I agree with you. A tier. All right, who next?
It looks like it's let me see. Is it Miss Marvel? You next, right?
It's on you. It don't matter who it is. You don't got to go in order.
Okay. All right, bet. Let's go Star-Lord, man. Star-Lord is S tier, bro. S tier. He's S tier, bro.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
He's S tier for numerous of reasons. I think he has one of the easiest way to get damage in the beta.
I agree.
Once niggas figure that shit out, niggas is doing 50%. I'm just like, hey,
Easily.
yo, this nigga Bar was hit. I was like, man, what is this shit?
Easy, bro. Yo, there's stuff I saw where, especially you have the ice, you can do another super, or you can do the ultimate one right after the ice freeze. I'm like, yo, you can get more damage.
Not only that, he has great mobility. He has decent zoning. Pressure is really good. The grenades are highly underrated. Like I said, that would probably be more explored once the game come out. I do like how you could kind of switch from fire to ice to earth. I think that's a great mechanic too because don't the earth kind of like reflect everything?
It shields one hit.
Yeah, bro, he got everything, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what makes me happy about this game is the toolkit for all these characters are going to be full. They're going to be full. You know, I don't feel like, you know, characters will be like, oh man, I wish this character had this. It's not going to be like that in this game. But Star-Lord, he's mad annoying, bro. I ain't going to hold you. When we was fighting, bro, I'm just like, okay, man. I don't know when to press a button on this dude, bro. You know, that slide.
I agree.
Is that his 2M? Is that his 2M, the slide?
Yeah, the slide is his 2M is really good. His 2M is good.
Yeah, I'm just like, fam, like what? I was, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, I'm just sitting here holding block. I'm like, when can I just press a button, man?
Yo, real talk. I think you would love Star-Lord. Real talk. You know what I mean? He got the zoning that I think you would like. But I remember you playing Ranger in DNF Duel for a little bit, and he's like Ranger a little bit, bro. Like as far as like the combo style, you know, hit you in the air, shoot down, blah 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 blah, blah
I
extend.
forgot about Ranger. That's a great comparison too. I forgot about Ranger. That's crazy.
Yeah, and the bomb setup's kind of the same.
Yeah, it's kind of the same shit. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Now I see it all. No, that's insane.
Mm-hmm. His bomb is better though, cause it traps a little bit. His bomb is kind of nasty.
But what do you think about Star Lord? Because I know you played him a lot. Like you have a lot more information. What's your thoughts on him, man?
Yeah, I think he's I agree with everything you said. I think he's S tier. I think the damage output for him, as far as like simplified combos, it is good. And then the restand stuff, he got some of the best mix. I feel like out of everybody so far, he got the best sauce in the game. Like, if you want to sell somebody on this game, watch a Star Lord play, and you're gonna sell like, oh, he restands. Oh, this joint. Oh, freeze into high low mix up. Oh, his one special I was not doing is his down, which can be his reversal, but it can also be like a mix up kind of thing, bro. Like he goes in it forward or he goes backwards, but you can always, you know, dash cancel out of it, or you can do another special. So there's stuff that I'm seeing that you can get like a triple, like the overhead with this character. And I'm like, yo, now that I see that, yo, that's why I can't wait for this training room, bro. Because I'm like, yo, now I want to practice that. I feel like also Star Lord has, from the characters that I played, has one of the best standing H's. His standing H gives him so much mileage, and the block stun on it is OP.
Is that the one where he shoots the guns?
Yeah, like little green guns come out.
Yeah.
It is so good, bruh. Wow. It is so. I wasn't using it like that until later on. I was like, oh wow, this joint is fast and it goes a little forward. I'm like, it's really good. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I also like every assist, every place where Star Lord is at, assist wise. I like shooter, DP, or back.
I agree.
I think he's good.
I agree. I totally agree with that. He's a total package, and like I said, it just, you know, it kind of, you know, it makes you like, damn, this game is gonna be like so hardcore, man, because every character is gonna feel different, which I love. You know, there will be no repeat characters in this game, which is very, very hard to do. But it's a Marvel game, so of course they can kind of lean on the character because they already established or whatever. But Star Lord to me has his kit is the best in the game.
Yeah,
in the beta to me.
Star Lord is one of those people that, this game, you can play this game 1v1. You could definitely do that with Star Lord, bro. You can play all by himself. His bombs his own assists. He good, bro. He good
really
as
don't
hell.
need nothing, man. And like I said, he's very, he's so good. And a lot of times, I think when we first seen Star Lord, I was like, oh man, he's actually, you know, they made him look cool, man. You know, because like I said, Star Lord hasn't really been that relevant of a character until recently, you know, with the whole MCU or whatever. So, you know, kind of seeing him get the glow up, bro. I'm with it, man. I think he's a dope ass character, bro. He's a dope ass character, man. So.
Yeah, I was already going to gravitate to him because of the ice ability that you have, but seeing how good it really is, I was like, yeah, this is and how it implements in his supers, because if whatever ability you reload as, that's what your super is ending with. And the ice one is obviously the best because you can just like, you're going to hold that after a super. You know what I'm saying? You got to hold the pressure. Or you can just continue the damage. But yeah, his elemental skills is really good. This unique ability. Fire, very, very underrated. It's like Konoichi little flame joint. It's slow moving, and once it hits you, it's locking you in block stun, or if it hits you, it explodes. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
That shit crazy.
He's a mix. He's a mix of like a lot of. I knew I was gonna play him, but I was like surprised that I'm actually having like a lot of fun with him. You know what I mean? Like I was having fun with Storm too, because those are the two most I played. But I definitely would say Star Lord was like, I was feeling Star Lord a lot.
I took the cake. Yeah, I feel it. All right. Well, speaking of Storm, let's go to Storm, man. I'll put Storm in A. I think she's another one of those
above Iron Man or behind Iron Man.
Above.
I agree. with
I
you.
think Stormer's gonna be a problem, man. Stormer's gonna be a problem.
High key
And
Storm potential could be up here for sure. High key
yo, for real, yeah, I agree.
in the S tier.
Yeah, yeah. She. What I liked about what they did with Storm is a whole evolving of the wind. There's so many ways to utilize that, and you know, we all seen like the ice little block with the ice, which is
Mhm.
really cool. But there's other ways of using the wind, which is cool. And I'm glad they put 4 stocks on there instead of just having it unlimited, because this should be the best character in the game.
Yeah, if it was
They had to shut
unlimited,
that shit down.
yeah.
They had to shut that shit down. You know, um, she has really good damage in my opinion. Her Oki is the best
Bruh.
in the game, easily.
Bruh.
If you fighting, you know, somebody who's regular, I would say, who's not gonna wake up and mash.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the mashers, depending on how you do it, you can still get the tornado out, bro. So her Oki to me is the best in the beta. Just when I was playing with her on the last day, I was just catching so many people just trying to mash on the wake up and getting hit by the.
Oh, they're trying to jump out. You can't jump out with her, bro. You're gonna get hit. Like yo, I stole a setup. I stole a setup from Justin Wong, right? Where after the assist, after EX little typhoon thing that comes down, he would call the assist, but he won't continue it. He would just set up the medium tornado, and it stays a little bit. And yo, you can do anything with a wind from there. You can just like jump up. You can put it behind you. You can put it. It's so sick. I was just like, yo, they don't know what to do. Like, because they're always gonna roll or they're gonna press a button, bro, and you're gonna get clipped.
Yeah.
I think this guy right here, he gets clipped by me when I did it to him. Look, auto combo, cap, punch you. Yep. Look how much damage that shit did. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely was doing that too. I was like, yo, fuck it, man. We get some damage
Hey
real
man,
quick.
sometimes it was just coming out, bro. There's nothing you can do about it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, auto combos was definitely coming out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this, bruh. The win command grab.
Oh yeah.
D. Oh D, bruh. Storm. Yeah, I agree with you, bruh. Like she's definitely like she's potential S tier because I never played against the Justin Wongs, the Sonic Souls, the LKs. I ain't play against them, so I can only go for what I experienced with Storm. But seeing them play, yeah, this character's gonna be scary, bro. This character's
She
gonna
is,
be.
man. No, she really is, man. Like I said, the fact that people is already coming up with shit within like a day or so is scary, bro. Because I don't feel like we even got like really in depth with Storm yet. And like I said, the wind mechanic is really good. Her tornadoes are really good. Her command grab is really good. She has so much stuff to kind of
To sneak in shit,
go
bro.
with. Yeah, man. And like I said, and of course, as more characters get announced, man. Again, I'm gonna go back to her team composition. Is gonna be insane. It's gonna be literally the most important thing in this game
Yeah.
because it's gonna make some characters overpowered. It's gonna make some of these characters are gonna be stupid when it comes to when they have certain assists. That's just gonna happen. So Storm to me is really scary. Kind of going forward, bro. I'm just like, man, if somebody really has 3 good assists with her,
Yeah. It's just layers. Layers.
it's gonna be so many layers, bro. Double overhead, triple overhead, high low. Because you just, I mean, especially if you have all 3 assists, bro, it's gonna be disgusting. I could go highest time. Oh, you block that here, come another assist. I'm gonna go low 2 times and then fly like it. The things even when I was messing, I was like, man. This is the little time. I was like, let me start this learning a little bit. She has a lot going for her, dude. I think she's gonna be nasty, yo. She's gonna be one of my favorite characters. She's already one of my favorite characters, and I think she will continue to be one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, she's definitely.
I love her, yo.
she's definitely like one of my favorite characters in this beta. And I had some Storm slander because I was fighting a lot of Storms and they wasn't really utilizing her. So I was like, yeah, I don't think she's that strong. You know what I mean? I think I said that on the stream, but I instantly take that back because I'm like, yo, this character's OD. Like learning the fact that she can steal the corner from you, and you're not realizing that cross up in the corner. You think you're safe? Nah, you're not safe with Storm. She's, and yo, listen, you know I'm an ice dude, man. Like I said, I like using her after a knockdown or semi knockdown. I would jump in the air, call that little ice, and I'll leave it there, see what they're doing. If they jump, they get hit. If they're not jumping, I drop that junk down. It stays stationary. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna come up? It's nasty work with her, man. So yeah, yeah. High A, but I can see her. If somebody else do a tier list and put her here, I would even be. I'm like, yeah, I can agree with that.
Like if we was doing off potential, it'll be a different tier list. But when we're just going based off the beta,
Yeah, what you
it's different,
experience.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna go. But yeah, I just see like she's there. She's actually. I love set play characters, man. So she's definitely up my alley. Like I love characters who can just set shit up after I knock you down. You just have to guess 50-50, bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
And the thing is too, I was gonna say like her zoning is like it's mediocre, but I forget the wind because there's times I'm doing a lightning. I'm like, oh, I can just do wind lightning, and yo, that's not full screen no more. I'm hitting you. You know what I'm saying? Or you blocking that? I'm just like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Things you just forget, like, oh, I got to implement that win because that win, man, mechanic it's better than Rachel Alucard, in my opinion, because you can do so much more with it.
Oh, I forgot about Rachel.
Oh, yeah, that was an annoying character. That was an annoying character, man.
Shout out to them. Hey, one thing about Blade Blue, bro, them characters is kind of crazy, bro.
Yo, you know when you met a Rachel Alucard, you in for a match, boy.
Yeah, GG's, bro. GG's, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah. So shout out to Storm. Like I said, I'm just really excited to see some more of the roster because now going forward that we already got to play it, now we kind of get to like, oh shit, if they show the Hulk, how's the Hulk gonna play? Well, how can I utilize him? Or do I want him on my team basically now? This based on how I want to play. There's gonna be a lot of mixing and matching. I'm not just picking characters because I like them. I want them to fit well. You know, you kind of want
how your play style. Team,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think that's what's gonna be cool about this game because you know who's to say Hulk could be a big body, but he's agile. You know, he can kind of move how he move in the comics and shit. So. Yeah, man. Like, yes, the Storm is definitely up there, bro. Hey, she's definitely up there. Bro.
Yeah, you never know. Like with Arc system, they could definitely make him. Like, look at Doom. Doom doesn't play like Doom in other games, but it's still like unique and still the essence of Doom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so let's get to the demon of the beta, man.
The demon. I know where you're gonna go, and you already know the vibes. You already know the vibes.
On the beta, I'll say.
Easily the best. I could. She's the best character in the beta. I can see her being even strong in the full release as well. That's how she is now. It's hard to stop that, bro. I'll have to see like in Spider-Man implementation, Spider-Man Spider-Sense. I had to see how that implements, but currently Miss Marvel has one of the most hardest game plans to counter, bro. That's keeping it a stat. But go ahead, Chuck.
Where do we start, man? Where do we start? So first and foremost, she's pretty much Dolph Sim on crack in this game. And that's crazy too, because she low-key kind of fit how I want to play it, but I just never really played her. I didn't really play her not one time, which is crazy. I was like, it's low key. She got the best level 3 in the game. That joint to me is fire. I love her level 3, man.
The embiggening.
But I would say this, man. Her pressure, best in the game. Her buttons, her jumping heavy punch is so ridiculous.
Jumping heavy and jumping medium. That little kick.
God. Yes. Yeah.
both. I feel like both of them cross up too. I think like both of them cross up.
No, they do cross up. They both cross up, bro. She's just, I don't know, man. I could not figure this character out, bro. I feel like I lost to every single Miss Marvel, bro. I cannot beat this character. I don't know. And me, I'm like, okay, well, because you think if she's full screen and she does a little stretchy arm, she'd be able to 2H that, right? No, you can't.
Nope.
You can do it. Can't do it. Okay. You think, after a certain strain, when they ended with like the big punch, this with the fist that go forward with the long arm, I should be able to, do no. She's out of range, she can't really do nothing. Okay. When she's spinning around with her fist.
The lariat.
that has to be negative. No, it's not supposed to.
Nope.
Bro, what are you supposed to do, man? I don't know what to do with this character, man. I don't know.
And the medium lariat, as you can say here, it can cross you up because you can change the trajectory of it.
Hey, you take over, bro. I'm getting tight, bro. I don't know what to do with this character, bro. Like, to me, she was easily the most broken, I would say. She definitely needs some fine tuning. Like I said, I know you said this earlier. I feel like you want some moves to be plus. It's due to the whole tag mechanic thing. So, if I call an assist, then the assist do something, and I do like the little twirl, the lariat, then I could go back to the assist. I could change it to the actual assist. Yeah, I get the premise of it. But it's like, come on, man. Like this, she's demon, yo. Like,
yo, Wavy. I'm sorry, Chuck is not telling not one lie.
I'm just saying, yo.
She is the best character
is
in the beta, 100%.
It's not close.
Going into this game, you would think she wouldn't be because, she don't have the air movement. She don't have the mobility.
You said just block? What?
But to be honest with you, she has one of the best movements in the game with her unique skill. That Elasta grab, you don't need to hit somebody to move. And you can mix people up. You can go backwards, you can go forwards, you can go up, you can go down.
Yep.
It's super good. And the further you are, you're plus.
Well,
it's an easy way to get in. It's an easy way to get in, bruh.
And saying the lariat is absolutely insane because that's not true.
Nah,
and I tell you that why? Because I literally tried to press a button afterwards and you cannot. That shit is locked down.
She's safe. She's safe on it. She's safe on it. And it's hard. It's hard too because you're blocking it and you know she's safe. And then she calls in an assist. That's even more frames for her, where she can just press unique and just get in again and do another pressure string on you.
You can really do.
you got to use the cross up or the crossover, whatever you call it. You got to use it on her because it's hard to deal with it, man. Or the best thing to do, like somebody said it the best. I think it was Max or it was probably Diafoam. The best thing to do when it comes to her unique ability is not to be in the presence of it. So just jumping away from it, moving. Because if you're close to it,
I'm not just saying that when you do it in the block. Good luck with that, bro. Yeah, it sounds good.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man.
YouTube nigga saying that shit.
Also,
I don't know what you're talking about, baby. That's crazy.
She has when we're gonna talk about the auto combo. One of the best.
Oh God.
One of the best auto combos. Standing medium is really good. The best 2M in the game, hands down. Her buttons are just amazing. Her game plan is simple, but it's just effective, man. It's effective.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised how good she was and how annoying she was fighting. Because I was like, yo, you don't know the characters, you don't have frame data. I'm a training room, so you're gonna try if you can punish certain things. It's like, no, you can't. You gotta hold that. And as you can see, with all the tournaments that's going around, guess who was winning?
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. She's definitely the best character in the beta, Wavy. I know you try to downplay it, when beta 2 come over with the game fully released. But that's just what it is, bro.
No doubt, man.
That's just what it is, man. She also has a command grab which you can sneak that stuff in. I mean, you got to use that. It's not like good as Storm, in my opinion, but there's situations that you can sneak that in. I honestly, other than probably the air elastic grab, where you can try to punish that. You can 2M. I definitely 2H that sometimes, but sometimes people can do the lariat. That way we say it's bad. And you got a lariat coming down the air. Sometimes they clip you, bro. You know what I mean? So, but easily, I agree with Chuck, man. Best character in the game. I think her assist is good too. Her DP assist is good. I don't know what is her the back one. I don't know what that. Probably the command grab. I'm not sure. But the punch is good. The shooter is good. Oh, you know why the shooter is good too? Guess why the shooter is good? I've caught many people doing this because I had Miss Marvel on my team the first 2 days. The shooter assist, neutral assist is really good. Even the one on hit, because it goes behind you. It goes behind people. And you can't. Matter of fact, I'll show it. I'll show. I think I clipped it. I will show it. It goes behind people. I think I just typed in like hee. Oh yeah, right here. Right here. Miss Marvel assists. The regular joint, super good. Don't worry about the auto combo. Don't worry about that. But this one right here, boom. Oh, I think I did neutral. Where is it? Let me see. I know I ended it with here. There it is, neutral. Boom. Right behind you. Yeah, the neutral shooter, super good. Super good. Goes right behind them. On blocker, don't matter. Go right behind them.
That's crazy.
Causing some left-right situations. I've done it multiple times on people. This is just one of them I just remember, but I've done it multiple times on people. But yeah, I agree. I agree. The only real question I have with this tier list is Doom. I don't think Doom is B. I think Doom is like A. I will put him above Iron Man.
Really?
But yeah, cause I'm seeing some Doom shit. Like Iron Man, outside of that dude that I've played, not really seeing like. Matter of fact, I do see it, but it's not as consistent. And Doom, I think like right away, you understand what you need to do with him. Like if you want to play zoning, he's super good. The rush down, yeah, you might have to put in that work. To be honest with you, yeah, I agree with that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I seen a lot of people saying, "I Doom, but he's hard, and I don't know what to do with him." And it was just, I'm being like dead ass. I'm not even, and I'm like, and these are like, people that was like within the community. They don't like, I don't know what to do with him. I don't know how to play him in the sense I don't know his style, whatever. I think people didn't really figure him out until like the last day.
Yeah,
as I'm saying, I just feel like he's gonna take a lot more time.
Combo structure wise, he's different. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Yo, you said when she's bottom. I don't think Miss Marvel's gonna be bottom one. No way. They have to tweak a whole bunch of shit for her. I don't even know who's in the rest of the cast in the game, but after playing this, there's no way I can say she's bottom one. Absolutely not. It's too good. It's too good. There was people sacrificing learning the game so they can win the tournament playing Miss Marvel. That's how good she is, bro. We got to keep it a buck there. Star-Lord, number one. I don't think Star-Lord is better than Cap or Miss Marvel. I'm not disagreeing that Star-Lord is OP, but I feel like Cap is better, and I think that Miss Marvel is better, 100%.
I would. Star-Lord, I would put him number 2. Yeah, I'll put Star-Lord number 2 over Cap. I would, and I feel like when it comes to like Cap, to me, I'm gonna say this. Star-Lord, I feel like has way more potential. I feel like people kind of figured out. I'm not gonna say they kind of figured out Cap, but Star-Lord, he gonna have because a little hover move or whatever. It's gonna be so much shit with Star-Lord, and I feel like there's not gonna be as much for Cap. Like I said, I already see re-jumps for Cap. I've seen, you know, coast to coast. Like Cap is pretty fucking straightforward, bro. And Star Lord, he can seem straightforward, but I just feel like there's more juice within him to be the
And his
Star
kit.
Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do believe Star Lord is better than Cap, but Cap is just more accessible and easier to play. He's very easy to play. So I think that's why. But you kind of, you know, start digging within Star Lord's kit, and you know, start with the mix. And like I said, we gotta think about too. It's not just the one using the one characters with the assists. It's about the tag shit too, bro. And I'm like, I've got this shit, but Star Lord got that shit too. And I've seen a lot of people mixing with Star Lord than fucking Captain America, bro. I think Star Lord is number 2. Yes.
I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna say this is your tier list, but
Oh,
I do think Cap. I agree with a lot of your points, but the reason why I'll put Cap over Star Lord as of right now is it's hard to punish him. There's a lot of stuff where he can just keep it safe. There's a lot of stuff where this man can legit DP and dash cancel out of the DP, bro. You're not punishing that. This man can come from high across the screen, coming to you, and you're not punishing that. His zoning, I feel like, is better than Star Lord. The shield is super good. The mix-up potential, yeah, I give that to Star Lord. But Cap got mixed too with that shield, that up shield. He got mixed, and his dash is just too good. His dash is too fast.
I mean, either way, I wouldn't be mad either way, per se. I just kind of look at it to where it's like, Star Lord, man. Like, I don't know,
like
man.
the more
That's
I
you know,
see from Star Lord, the more I agree. I'm comfortable putting him at number 2. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because he just, I feel like people are starting to unlock his potential as the beta went on. A lot of people was playing him. Like, a lot of people was playing Star Lord.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. Especially at the high level, too. You know what I'm saying? So, because they definitely see the potential of the character. Like I said, I think Cap is just more accessible. But as far as Star Lord, if you want to go, you know, potential wise and, you know, higher ceiling, it's definitely Star Lord. It's not even close, actually.
Yeah, the
really
restands, all that stuff.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
Super strong.
That shit is nuts. That
Super
shit is
strong.
strong, bro. It's strong.
You said Elastigrab got to be the least utility of the unit. Nah, I don't agree with that, Wavy. I feel like it's one of the best unique skills. It's easy to get in, and your plus. Who wouldn't want something like that? His unique skill, you gotta reload the elemental ability. Cap shield is up there with her. I feel like Storm unique skill takes a lot of like thinking and planning with the wind. Iron Man unique skill is pretty good. It's just mainly zoning. And you can anti-air. You can do what you do. Doom unique skill is really good too. With the shield. But guess what? Miss Marvel unique skill goes right through Doom shit. There's no way.
Every time.
There's no way you're gonna say that's the least utilized unique skill,
Your
bro.
plus, bro. How is that least with your plus?
Yeah. I can't give you that one, Wavy. I'm sorry. It's too good. It's too good. Oh, what he can do? Repulsor blast, hold, or downright mid. I didn't even know he can do this. I swear I didn't see this at first. This repulsor blast, hold, heavy, or downright, or right in mid-air. Interesting. But yeah, Chuck, that's the tier list right now. And you know what? I agree with you. I'm a trusted Doom. I agree with you on a lot of this, man. I think this is a good tier list so far for the beta. It's the beta.
Yeah, it's beta.
So anybody that's taking it seriously.
We put a lot of hours in that bit, so it's kind of like
Yeah, yo, real talk. I put 16 hours in. I'm shocked. I was like 16 hours in that beta for a beta that's like around for like 24 hours. There's only one session I really slept. and I needed to sleep.
Yeah, I put like 12. That's because I went to sleep. I crashed. My body
Yeah,
said,
yo.
"You're going to bed, nigga. Going to bed." And I put about 12 in it. So
Nah,
a
that
lot, you know.
I don't agree with that,
It's a
Wavy.
lot.
Elastic grab is by far the reason why people are winning tournaments with the character. It's hard to stop.
What
Yeah,
makes
I
the
mean-
basic wave? You tell me real quick, bro. Before I know everybody else. What makes the basic, bro? I don't. You're not making any sense. I don't. I
Yeah,
don't see
he's
how
saying that
basic
it's underutilized and all that. I don't agree with that, bro.
Well, it's not. I just watched a turn. I just watched it. It's not.
Oh, Doom Shield you can make stronger by holding?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that too. Wow.
Interesting.
Where's Star Lord? See what the information they got in here.
If you play, make sure you fill out that survey.
Yo, it's a long survey too, man, but it had to be done. Did I skip Star Lord?
Yeah, same.
Oh, there we go. Groove switch, okay. Element. Oh, so you can just reload just pressing the button? See, I didn't even know that. I always was pressing the directional.
Oh.
It has no utility but can get in. Cap got set up on his shield for mix. That is the mix though with Miss Marvel. You're a plus, bruh. You have to guess high-low with her. She has the overhead with that chop, or you can just go low. That's the mix. One matter of fact, she got an overhead that you can't react to. Who's react? Everybody got popped by that Miss Marvel overhead, bro. Everybody got popped. Even the people that was doing demon hours was getting hit with Miss Marvel overhead, bro.
Nice.
That's the utility, bro. She coming in. You know they're gonna do too light. They're gonna go too light because you're gonna block low, and then guess what they're gonna do? Cancel into EX chop, and you're gonna get popped up, and you're gonna be going for a ride in the air. I've seen it many times, bro. Even the people that didn't even know what it was doing knew that fact that, oh, I get in here and I can do EX chop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, Wavy. I think you downplaying now.
That's okay. Downplay, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. But to say it's underutilized is insane. That makes no sense, yo.
It's probably the most used one. It's just zooming all over the place.
Between that and Doom Shield, nigga, those top two in my opinion, bro.
Yeah.
I
Like
was popping them
Cap
shields.
joint was Cap joint good as hell. Don't get it twisted. Cap got some nice shit to it, but it's some nice stuff that people still got to figure out. With Miss Marvel, you instantly know what you had to do with that. You know what I mean? And it's potent. You know what I mean? Just because one is more trickier doesn't mean that it's good. You know what I'm saying?
That is real. For sure.
You getting in full screen, bruh. You don't need to know no neutral with Miss Marvel. You getting in there full screen, bruh. Come on,
One
bro.
button, man.
One button, bruh. But yo, Chuck, we gonna end it right there, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Talking some Marvel Tōkon.
You already
know
know,
what I mean?
bro. Anytime, man. Anytime, man.
I'm a post this up and say, hey, this is Chuck. Make sure y'all tune in to Plus on Block. Honestly, I don't think people are gonna disagree with this though. To keep it a stack, like if somebody see this, you know, obviously we just making fun, you know, making it, you know, entertaining. But if somebody see this, I'm like, yeah, I agree with this. I don't think it's too much of a hot take.
No.
But yeah, yo, hit him with the outro. Let him know what you do. Plus on Block Podcast.
Yeah, man. Plus on Block Podcast, man, every Sunday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 11:30 Eastern time. Podcast about fighting games, all fighting games. Tournaments, movies, heck, everything we talk about all over there. Remember my boy DreAlogy619. So make sure you go sub to the channel, man. We have fun over there. We talk a lot of shit, and me and Dre, we don't agree. And we are two different people. Which we kind of play fighting games different. We
Way
look at
two
these
different
games
styles.
different. It's literally, and I think that's what makes the podcast really cool. That we look at it from two different dynamics. So make sure you guys check us out, man, and support my boy Bari also, man. That's my guy right here. As always, Tōkon, we there next year, bruh. The grind is about to go crazy.
Next year, man.
It's gonna go nuts. I going to literally like no life the game and not play nothing else. And I'm so serious.
Yo, real talk.
That,
That's how I'm feeling, bro. Like I'm like, yo, man, cause I know I'm gonna play Spidey, or Spidey's gonna be on that team, bro. Like Star Lord might lock into. I ain't gonna hold you. I was having fun with him.
Okay, before I get out of here, who has the potential to stay on your team that you played as of right now? I know it's early, but we already know Spider-Man is there, so Spider-Man is locked in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the characters you play, who has the potential to actually stay on your team? Who has the highest chance?
Oh, Star Lord, man. Star Lord for sure. Like, I like every neutral assist of Star Lord. The DP is good because it's pretty vertical. The shooter one is good, and like I said, I feel like the assault or whatever it's called, the back one, it's a really good, trap type, assist. But yeah, Star Lord, just seeing the stuff from Ice into Switch, there's no way I'm not gonna not play that. If there's another Ice character, then we'll see. But right now, 100% Star Lord is on the squad. 100%, no doubt.
And that's crazy. That usually does not happen in a beta. Yo, that's kind of nuts.
Never happens like that.
That's literally not like a normal thing. I think for me, I'm definitely gonna stick with Doom. But Storm is definitely a high possibility for me too. I definitely
Storm too. Storm is a high possibility.
I definitely want to see more with Storm. So those two are kind of like locked in, unless they just bring all my favorite characters in the game and they badass. We getting like Ultron or something. He's automatic. Ultron will automatically be number one in front if he's in the game. That's like I said, he's my favorite Marvel villain by far. It's not close. So but yeah, other than that, yeah, I think yes, Storm, and I kind of want Storm on the team, bro. I just feel like if I had more time with her, I think I could have been like real disgusting with her. I'm kind of sad that I didn't play her first. Of course, I love Doom. I'm not taking nothing away from Doom, but I'm kind of sad I didn't play her first.
Storm was fun, man.
Just getting that taster, I was like, fuck, man, I could have won. I could have been going dummy crazy, bro, like that ass. So, but it's cool though. So those two are definitely like a lock on the team, man. But like I said, I appreciate you having me, bro. Like I said, make sure you tune in. You support my butt. Sub to my guy. So let's get this.
Yo, before you go, one more question.
What's up?
One more question before you go, bro.
Sure.
Because now that we actually played the beta,
okay,
right? We played the beta, Chuck, and now I want to ask you what characters you feel like will make into the game now. Because when we did the survey, that was one of the questions that they asked.
Yeah.
So what character you feel like, yo, this is definitely a high possibility. This character is gonna make it into the game.
I'll say highest possibility is based off. That's not already kind of been like Daredevil. I'm not gonna say Daredevil because that's pretty much a given. I'm gonna go. Oh, fuck, this is kind of hard, man.
It's tough.
This is tough.
I'm trying to find the stream that I did.
I'm not even trying to be biased with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to like think. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb with this one, bro. And this is my pick. This is not a character I would want per se, but I feel like this character has a high chance of being Loki.
Ooh.
I think Loki has a high chance of being in the game, bro.
High key, low key, high key. I definitely can feel that. I can feel that one. I can feel that.
Shang Tsung type character. You could do all kind of shit with Loki, bro.
Like
if
steal
you
people
want to- you know what I'm
ability.
saying? Yes, you could do that, bro. Yeah. That should be kind of fire too. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Loki would be kind of nasty in this game, man.
Bruh,
I can see Loki being in this game though.
looking back now, real talk, I feel like my list ain't too far off, bruh. Like I can see Thor. I can see Magneto now. They got a lot of like little flight characters. And
I can definitely see Magneto. That's a given, you know.
Yo, Cable, I can definitely see that.
I can see Cable.
I mean, I think Wolverine's a given. I think Wolverine is gonna be one of those. Oh, when we see the Japanese looking Wolverine, people gonna go crazy, bro.
People gonna go crazy. You think they're gonna make him like super buff or like more skinny or?
I think they're gonna make him like classic short, stocky, husky Wolverine. I'm trying to find an odd. Oh, you know what? An oddball pick that I feel like will make it. That high possibility will make it. Magic with the sword.
I can see that.
I feel like yo, just thinking about this game and how she can work. You know what I mean? She could do her little demon setup. The sword. I feel like she can work, bro, in this game, man. I'm gonna go Magic, Thor. Hopefully Thor ain't us the big brolic Thor. I want him to be a little mobile. Magneto. Oh, Bishop. I can see Bishop. His unique ability. His unique ability is absorbing the hit and then sending it back.
Ooh.
That Loki one is good though. That Loki one is good. I think that's a guarantee.
I think that's a guarantee, bro. And I'm gonna say this. Another hot take. Not base roster, but in that first batch of DLC, it's gonna be him, bro. He's gonna be in that first batch, bro. Watch.
Who?
Loki. He'll be in the first batch.
He won't
be
okay.
Base roster, but he'll be in that first batch of DLC.
Yeah, I can see him in base roster or DLC, 100%. Like villain.
I don't
right
know
now,
base roster is. I don't know, man. I feel like. I mean, they could do it just because the popularity of the character is like a little bit bigger now, but I feel like they want to get a lot of those. It's some other characters I could see them putting in before Loki. I'm being like dead ass serious, dude. Like there's a ton. Venom, fucking Magneto, Wolverine, Cyclops. There's so many characters that I will put in before Loki. But at the same time, they already said they're going for the more obscure characters, which is kind of cool. So like I said, I could see him being in that first pack. Like,
yeah, that's why I think like what's her name, Gwenpool. She's definitely like an arc system type character that was like, this is the troll character that's gonna be annoying everybody. That's gonna be like nice.
Yeah, I can see that too.
But now, like this game, it got me thinking now. Like when I did this, I was just thinking about specials and the special abilities.
But
now
like playing the game,
the unique skills. I'm like, oh, they can implement some crazy shit in this game with these characters, bro.
Yeah, Loki will be kind of nasty though to be thinking about it.
It'll steal your ability. That shit crazy.
Shit, yeah.
That joke would be crazy, bro.
Last for like 5 or 6 seconds, and then boom, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Then kind of go from there. But it has like a it'll be like a hit grab or something, man. So you can't just spam that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just. It won't be as easy to do it. You'll have to kind of like confirm it to it, you know, and shit like that. But yeah, that should be gas, bro. I would love. Cause Loki's kind of like a choke. I wouldn't say like a troll character, but I mean, still your abilities is kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be a lot of deception and all that, trick you up.
Yeah, so nah, man. Like I said, thank you for having me on, bro. Man, I appreciate you, man, and enjoy the rest of your night, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Yo, Bird says Shadow Cat. You talking about Kitty Pride? You know, I mean, she can go into the ground. I can see something like that, or you know what I mean. But yeah, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said, this was more of like a Marvel Tokon talk about the beta. JayBari show. You know, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you agree, disagree, tier list wise, and all that stuff. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Don't worry, I got some stuff I want to talk about, especially with the Game Pass and, you know, all the things that I'm seeing in the gaming community. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. But Marvel Tokon is the priority. You know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gone.